All right, we are live. What is going on, everybody? Make sure the echo's off. I hope everybody's having a good night. We got a good guest here, a fellow New Yorker. And anyone from New York knows that we New Yorkers represent New York to the fullest, even when we leave the state because our laws suck. And hopefully, before you know it, I'll be one of those people. Got 3 people in the house. So we got Nick from Twisted Reptiles joining the show tonight. I'm excited. He has a lot of nice stuff, and he's a very big supporter on Instagram and has a presence. And I figured I had to ask him to join, and he said he was down. So here we are. So here's Nick from Twisted Reptiles.
What's up, man? How's it going?
Yo.
Good talking
Doing
to
good,
you.
man.
Let's make this happen. Let's make a fool of myself.
Yeah. It's nothing. A lot of people are like, I don't do social media, and I'm like, yeah, I'm like, don't worry. When it's just 2 people hanging out. It's it'll turn into a conversation, and then you'll
For sure.
get
You don't got that audience around you. It's good when you don't got to see everybody. So I get it.
you'll see the comments. We got Elliot Perez here, who is like my number 1 supporter. The dude literally watched every single one of my videos.
Awesome. What's up? What's going on? I'm trying to set it up so I can see the comments 1 second.
On the TV. Yeah, I mean, I'll highlight them so you can see it. But yeah, man. Welcome.
Thanks for having me. Let's go.
Oh, there's the shirt there's the shirt I'm waiting for. That one you wearing.
There you go. Yeah, it's coming. It's coming. It's actually packaged up and ready. I just gotta go drop it off for you. It's ready to go.
I gotta bake yours too, so don't rush.
It's all right, no problem. I get it out. I slack, working, whatever. Hello.
I hear you, man. And I hate it because when you do shirts, do you trade a lot of shirts or sell a lot of shirts?
Yeah, I'll trade. Most of my shirts, like I've sold a few, but if I'll trade most of my shirts, I don't mind. You know what I mean? I don't care. It's just I thought it was a cool thing to make. Just make a few cool shirts because the logo is cool, and get them out there.
Yeah, it's me. I did 2 deliveries this week, and I did like 10 packages, and I keep on waiting till last minute, and I'm like, it sucks because then you go to the post office and you spend that. You're watching that receipt just get bigger and bigger.
Yeah. When you do it all one shot, forget about it. That's the worst.
I learned a trick though. If you're doing larger packages, so if it weighs over 2 pounds, then use Ship Your Reptiles.
Okay, it'll be cheap. I didn't know that. That's cool. That's a good.
Ship it as dry goods.
Oh, nice.
And
I'll have to try.
And it ends up being a lot cheaper. Yeah, I did 2 packages that were exact same weight, and through Ship Your Reptiles it was $10. It was under $10, and through the post office it was $3. I mean $13. So $3 helps, especially when
you're shipping out a bunch. It adds up.
What's going on, KC Reptile Lab?
What's up, KC Reptile Labs?
Yeah, oh, there you go. Now you got a dedicated follower and commenter right there.
Awesome.
Elliot,
appreciate the support.
Dude, if this guy starts doing videos and doing all this stuff, I'm gonna have to. I couldn't believe it. He messaged me. He was like, I'm gonna watch every one of your videos. And all of a sudden, I'll wake up and look at notifications, and it'll be like, Elliot Perez commented on 10 videos. He watched. I have over 240 videos, and he watched every one of them.
That's a great support right there.
Hell yeah. Max, what is up? Max in the house, Interstellar Reptiles.
What's
How
up,
are
Max?
you, bud?
How's it going?
So My voice is all fucked up. I normally don't sound like this. It's not COVID, thank God, because we were all negative.
Yeah, we don't
But
need that.
I I don't know, man. We were talking earlier before we were on how like when I was 32, I had a full head of hair, and then now, I think there it's fine. But then when I look at pictures, I can see like from here in is getting a little light. So now I may have to just
Now you're
dedicate the
making
buzzer.
you're making me nervous now because I got that nice slush hair. You know, I don't want to lose it in a few
Yeah,
years. Look like you.
you never know. I mean, see, it's different. My father always rocked the side part, so we'll see.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
now the other thing as I get older is I get really sick this time of the year. Every year I get a thing called sinusitis, where it's like
No,
severe
I never heard of
sinus
that.
infection and severe double ear infection.
Oh man,
And it,
that's horrible.
and it lasts 2 weeks. So this all started like on Wednesday last week. And Friday's live stream, forget it. I was beat. I was really beat. So
And it's still going.
I'm still going. Yeah, I mean, I didn't even do a YouTube video because my YouTube video that I just posted, I built 4 melamine PVC melamine snake racks,
I
and
saw. I have to watch that.
and I a lot of it was like we literally just set the camera up and just recorded, and then I had my 12-year-old do it on the computer to speed it up times 32. So he did all that, and he took like I want to say close to 15 hours of video and turned it into 15 minutes. And
Wow,
but then I had to
impressive.
do a voiceover, and I didn't have a voice, and I was like, oh my god, I like the racks were done on Tuesday last week. I should have been able to do it on Friday. Should have been able to
Yeah,
do it.
yeah.
So then finally, I was like, this week I was like Wednesday, I was like, fuck it, my voice is still screwed, but I got to do it. KC
Yep.
just joined your IG support life. Oh, we
He's
got
in here.
David Cease in the house. Scales from the Crypt. This
How's it
man
going?
right here. Do you follow David?
Um, I think I do. I'm not sure.
You need to if
I
you
s-
don't.
I think I do. I suck with the social media. If I don't, I'll follow you. No problem. Follow me.
David Seuss
Reach out.
is Cease is gonna be fucking he is gonna be one of the top breeders in the world within the next 3 years.
That's
I
awesome.
can I can guarantee it. This man is like when you go on Morph Market and you look at stuff and you're like, "Ooh, man, I can use that. Oh, I like that." So everything
Yeah,
that a regular human being likes, Dave buys. So he'll get like 30 snakes at once. And it's not like he's buying pastel possible het hypos. He's buying like 7 gene, 8 gene animals,
nice.
mainly females, and it's awesome. And he's a
That's the way.
family guy
That's the way
too.
to do it. That's the way to do it. You know what I mean?
So
I gotta be a little conservative. You know what I
yeah,
mean? I wish I could drop more, but in time. My puzzle stuff. Working on that. Let's try to get some of
yeah.
that
Well,
stuff
you're
going.
that's a good project to be getting into, and it's not a cheap one either.
Definitely not. Definitely not.
I
Yeah, last season I should have had some visuals, but that didn't happen. It was a little disappointing.
VIP morphs. What's going on, Vinny?
What's up, Vinny?
Yeah, it's fucked up how that goes, right?
Yeah,
You invest, you wait, you grow these animals out. The odds are like, come on, odds, and then
and
they
it
punch
that
you right in the
happened.
ball.
Yeah, one of my head puzzle females didn't lay, and the other one laid 7 eggs. It was supposed to be head to head pairing, and I didn't get not one visual. So I don't know what happened. I don't know if it's my luck or something. I'm gonna try her again and see what happens. We'll see. Hopefully this year she could prove
Yeah,
out. She
odds
could.
odds are odds, man. You
Yeah,
know, I tell
absolutely.
everyone don't look at that formula on Morph Market. It doesn't. It's that that's helpful to let you know what you can produce. But when it comes to, oh well, 50% of the clutch is going to be clown. No, it's
No,
bullshit.
absolutely not. It's random. It really is. That's just a like an average, but definitely not. I've had shitty odds, plenty of shitty odds. I'm not gonna lie, but working towards better odds, just get more females and hope for better things.
Yeah, Vinny
What's
had a
up,
rough
Hunter?
2020. Visual to het, no visuals and 9 eggs.
Wow, that's hard right there. That
Yeah,
would
he had a
sting.
rough year last year. I was the pillow he cried on. I felt it was
Me,
like every day he called me, it was like another messed up story of another messed up clutch. And I'm sure
yeah.
this year he's gonna kill it though, you know?
2020, I feel is like a shitty year for a lot of us. I don't know. Me too. I had a pretty shitty 2020, so I was like, hopefully 2021, get a better breeding year. Have a lot nicer females. I'm gonna be breeding this season. So
My fingers are crossed because 2020, I cannot lie. I did so well this year in ball pythons. I
yeah,
really did. But it was a lot of overdue clutches, like my Orange Ghost Clown project. I mean Orange Ghost Pied project. Like I
nice.
was I tried for a male, I didn't hit the male in 2018. And because the mother's an Orange Ghost Het Pied. So I was like, you want that male to breed back to mom and go for the
Yeah,
double visual. And I didn't hit it in 2018. And then 2019, she absorbed her eggs. And then 2020, thankfully, she gave me one male and four female pastel pied, 100% het orange ghost, 50% possible het albino.
nice.
So with odds like that, I have a feeling that this year's this year's gonna
Absolutely.
be rough. But I don't know. It started good. Did
Well,
you
you
have
never
any?
know.
Oh, there's Bane, my exotics. What is up, Brian? The Reels
What's
King.
up?
Um,
How's it?
I started strong. I had a
Yeah,
clutch. I had a late clutch, and it hatched January 8th. And this was another project that's been years and years of me trying to produce a male black pastel het pied.
okay.
And I just never hit a male. I have like 3 clutches, never hit a fucking male. Like
Always,
basics.
always when you're waiting, when you're waiting for something, that's what happens. You know what I mean? You never get what you want.
But this year I got a clutch, and it was 7 eggs. So I got 2 normals, 2 pastels, 2 black pastels, and 1 black pewter. It was all het clown. I mean, all het pied, possible het albino. And holy shit, I hit the black pewter is a male. So it's right up my alley because I love pied, pastel and pied. And
Yeah,
I think black pastel and pied will be nice when I breed that male. I have 2018s that are around 1,500 grams right now. Black pastel het pieds. I produced 3 of them in 2018, so I have all those girls.
nice.
Um, so it'll be a nice pairing. But the cool thing
Absolutely.
about that clutch was every single every single other snake, or the 6 others, were all female.
That's crazy.
So I
Yeah.
started strong. I started really strong. Where's my mouse? Where did my mouse go? There you go. What's going on, Headhunter Exotics? We got Praz in here. Praz is this boy Ryan. That's a really good kid. He's my 12-year-old's friend from where we used to live, and he's actually a monetized gamer at
That's
12.
awesome. That's
Yeah,
awesome.
it's so
That's
crazy what
crazy.
these kids can do,
You
right?
know what I mean? I can't
Yeah,
even I
man.
can't even figure out live. You know, I can't figure out how to do a live video. They're like doing some crazy shit. But it's cool. That's awesome, though. You know what I mean? That's cool stuff.
The funny thing is all this live stuff was all I call Junior my live engineer. My oldest son is the one that did all the research and figured it all out. I just spent the money on all the stuff to make it happen.
Yeah,
Morph
for sure.
Exotics, what's up? But
What's up, Morph Exotics?
yeah, it's crazy. Do you have any kids?
Me? No, I don't have any kids. I have a dog. I have nephews, a lot of nephews and nieces. So I'm always with them. So I know what it's like to have kids. I try to hang out with them every day.
That's awesome. See, it's opposite when you have kids. You don't want to hang out with them every day.
Yeah, right. That's what I'm saying. I get to give them. I get to give them back or leave when it's time. But you know, I love. It's great. I try to show off the snakes to them. You know what I mean? I like when they interact with the snakes or any animal because I live in Queens. I got chickens in the backyard. You know I don't mind. I like to have different animals. Let them play with them. You know, keep the kids
What part of
occupied.
Queens are you? Are you by? Because it seems like everyone that got chickens is like in that area where it's like border Brooklyn, Queens.
No, I'm not there. I'm by Flushing area,
Oh,
Bayside Flushing
really?
area. Yeah,
All right. I lived in Elmhurst every summer for like 6 years, and
nice.
like the right by Queens Mall where all the Asians are,
Yeah,
and I was the only half breed in the
yeah.
neighborhood, getting beat up by dudes at the bodega.
That where I'm at, it's pretty much all Asians, and so around me, it's pretty much full of Asians.
Yeah, my kind
Asians.
is taking over Queens. Queens is owned by Asians.
That's it. We gotta move out. They're squeezing us out. There used to be a lot of Greeks, and all the Greeks left.
Do they still own pizzeria? Oh, the Greeks still have restaurants over there.
Yeah, Greeks have all the restaurants, diners,
Yeah,
all the bakery
diners.
shops over here.
Good, nice falafel.
Yeah,
So how
waffle.
many clutches did you produce in 2020?
Not many. I actually was with everything going on. I was just busy with work. I would say I only did about 5 clutches. I didn't do a lot. I had 2 females that didn't lay, and then I was really aiming for my puzzle stuff. So I was just I really was looking forward to getting puzzles. So I didn't mind to breed out the puzzles. So I didn't mind to work on anything else. And I was just like so excited. I got this. I had the pastel enchi, had puzzle female. She laid 7 good eggs, and I was like, I didn't even care to breed any other female. I was like, oh, I just want a visual male puzzle. That's all I want because I just want to make. I have a bunch of het females that I've bought and I've made possible het females, but yeah, she didn't lay no visuals and it was like disappointing. And I just like that's why I haven't even like I think I got me so disappointed as I haven't been on social media as much too. I was like so depressed. I was like, damn, I didn't hit no
Heartbroken, right?
visuals, because I had another het puzzle female that I was breeding that didn't even lay any eggs. She had reabsorbed, and I was just like, it was just a shitty year. I was like, I just wanted one puzzle male just to have, and yeah. So I made some cool stuff though. I can't lie. I got some cool I made this really cool spot nose gravel pastel. He's 50% het puzzle, but he looks insane. I think he's gonna prove out. So
It's
I'm
a
gonna put
gravel
him.
yellow belly or gravel?
He's a gravel, 100%
Ooh,
gravel. Yeah,
I'm jealous
and
of that.
I made him myself, and this spring I'm just gonna put him to my bumblebee puzzle, and either if I make 100% heads or if I hit some visuals, I'm happy with it because like he's 100% gravel, and the spot nose gravel looks really good.
Dave has a horse puzzle.
Horse puzzle.
Yeah,
Nice.
so was it a head-to-head pairing?
Yeah, it was a head-to-head pairing.
Yeah, those are the new paper towels.
So
Those are the
yeah,
heartbreaking ones.
I don't know. Like I actually got her. I got her gravid. Like I knew the male that it was my friend that was breeding her, and he never finished the project, so I bought her off of him, and I didn't
Really?
get the male. I just got the female. He got out of ball pythons basically, so I got lucky and I got her, the pastel NG. And yeah, um, I'm gonna try again this year. I don't know what I'm gonna put her to. I'll probably put her to that gravel male that I made because, like I said, he looks really good, and whatever comes out, I think they'll just look nice. You know what I mean? And I'll give it a
Oh
shot.
yeah.
Since I hit no males this last season, that's what I was looking forward to. Like I don't have a huge collection, but I'm working a lot of cool things. I really want to get work bongo into a puzzle because I'm big onto bongo stuff. That's what I want to
Yeah.
get into.
Bongo is something that is on my radar. Um, it always caught my eye somewhat, but um, Nick and Jules from Nivula Exotics, she is like 100% like all for bongo.
I
And
love it.
yeah, and it's I'm at a point where I have a lot of animals and I want to exhaust the mix matching with what I have so that I probably got a couple years before I even want to add any new projects to the equation.
Absolutely. No, it gets when you have too many genes, it gets complicated. You want to work certain things. It's better to take your time, especially when you're working too many genes, you don't know what they do. You're gonna get all these animals and you don't know how to ID them properly. It gets a little confusing.
Oh yeah, confusing and frustrating.
Frustrating, yeah.
Then you sit on animals that you're think they are something and you're waiting for them to get older because it'll be more obvious when they hit 400,
Yep.
500 grams. That's what I'm dealing with spot nose pinstripes.
Yeah.
Spot nose, some morphs, it's so obvious the head stamp is there. But then when you start adding things like pinstripe to it, it's a 100% shit show. Um, and unfortunately, I had like 6 clutches of that last year, so
Nice.
I got stuck with a lot of things where I'm going to be putting them up on Morph Market. That it's not even I'm actually ruling out spot nose in a lot of them. And hopefully it proves out. I'll sell them and let them know. If someone buys the animal, I'll say there's a big chance that there's spot nose in this animal.
Yeah,
But
spot nose is tricky.
it does certain things like you add it to pastel or you add it to enchi and it adds all this pixelation. But
Yep.
then when you add it to fire or even pinstripe, it does a lot of reduction. He holds back all of his goods. All right. Let's just fix that comment right there. Let me see if the camera will reach. But Mr. Seuss, if you look, that whole rack right there with all the money signs are all my animals for sale.
Nice.
I just it's such a pain. Morph Market listing stuff on Morph Market seems to be a pain in the ass for me.
Yeah.
So
I
yes,
sometimes
I
I
am
get to the
selling
idea.
it.
I'm luckily I got rid of I whatever I had to sell for 2020 is all gone. So whatever I have, I guess for this year, what I start breeding now, I got a few girls that are gravid. Hopefully they start laying soon, dropping
Males
some
for
clutches.
Junior. Do me a favor. Go count how many males and how many females are over there. Yeah. Just gotta prove a point right now. Hey, cuddle time. How you doing? I got your stickers. I just didn't get a chance to have the kids open them up and shoot a video of them,
What's up, Cuddle Time?
but we'll do that tomorrow. I finally had enough. Is that it with the females? No, gotta be more than 11.
It's hard.
Yeah,
It's hard now to
there's
get it moved. There's not as many shows, not as many people out. Shipping sucks. It's a winter time.
I know. I need some hypo clown girls too, Dave. I'm waiting. I'm waiting on clutches. I got. Are you counting right? I feel like we're about 50-50 on males and females. Where's that powerful cough drop? Maybe orange go stuff. I got orange go stuff. But I'm waiting on 2 clutches. He wants hypo clown girls, which I want too. And obviously, since I haven't produced a hypo clown yet, if I do produce a hypo clown girl, it's going to be held back.
Yeah,
So
for
sorry,
sure.
Dave. My bad. But I am waiting on 2 pastel double het clown hypos. One of them I bred a pastel orange ghost het clown to, and the other one I bred a pastel clown het orange ghost to. So,
All right. That's good. Nice. The double recessive stuff is cool. I want to get I want to get a hypo gene. What's up, Jose? I want to get a. I don't know. I'm like I don't know which one I go. I love Desert Ghost. I think I want to go with Desert Ghost, but
I feel like Desert
that's also
Ghost is a totally different
yeah
category than hypo.
yeah. It's definitely I like that. I like that sandy look. That I don't know. I like that color. It throws
It's
off.
crazy. It makes everything better. It's like MSG.
Yeah.
I mean, you look at the pinstripe Desert Ghost. It's like the
Yeah.
craziest
That's
snake.
incredible. And it's like it's yeah. It looks sick and it's like so simple.
I
No,
I invested in a banana Desert Ghost het pied male, and it's a
nice.
female maker.
Awesome.
And I got him. He's already got 4 latches with het pied, cine pied, cine het pied, and a pied, and then now he's doing rotations with a regular pied, a pastel pied, het orange ghost, and a leopard lesser pastel.
Nice.
So I'm
Yeah,
going for.
he's putting in work. You're trying to get all the het females, trying to build a collection.
Oh yeah, exactly. And then you you gamble on that pied marker.
For sure.
That's what I figure.
But with so many, you know what I mean? It's got to be there somewhere. I feel like,
Oh yeah,
it's going to fall in it's going to fall in your lap. One of them is going to prove out. I feel the
oh
same thing
I
with a
sure
bunch
hope.
of the possible het puzzle females that I have, it's like I have one female that's 100% het pied, 50% puzzle that I made. She's pastel spot nose. So,
It's sitting here miserable. Junior's my oldest is grounded, so he's sitting here twiddling his thumbs, all pissy next to me. But he deserves it. So
what
this is the
happens?
thing that what's nice when you're an uncle and you're not a dad.
Yeah, you don't have to deal with being bad. Now I'm good. I have my dog. He's sleeping right next to me. He's quiet.
So this morning the dog had to go out and at 5 a.m. and we make the kids sleep with their door open, and the door was closed. And my wife opens the door, and my 12-year-old's playing video games, playing PlayStation at 5 in the morning. So she tears into him, makes him turn it off, goes back to sleep, gets up to wake up the kids. 6:30 comes around, and the little prick is back on playing PlayStation. So that's like a major. That's a very
Yeah,
bad offense towards your mother, and
absolutely.
so he was
Gotta be
automatically grounded on that. But then he also what's it called? What the hell did he do? He scored a 66 in science. He got his report cards today. And it's like, dude, you're better than that.
it's the video
So
games.
yeah, he don't
It's
play much
there.
video games. It's just he's 12, this
I,
preteen stuff.
for sure.
Oh
Nobody
my
wants.
god, you know what? I didn't put on the super chats or anything. I always forget that this whole like monetization on YouTube
Yeah,
it's
this is all
so
new to
much
me.
work, man.
Yeah, that's why
There's
it's
so
like too
much work
complicated. I
behind.
feel like that's what I feel like. That's why I can't be doing these lives, and that's why I don't make videos. It's just editing and all that. I don't got it. I don't know. It's too complicated for me. I'm a simple person. I like to just post pictures of what I got. You know what I mean? Let the people enjoy what I got, and yeah, the live is. I leave it to you guys, you professionals.
Oh, that's crazy. I wish I had that in my collection.
Wow, nice.
Picked up a pastel possible vanilla clown het hypo. Is that a male or a female? Oh, look who's here. Richie's watching this with his shirt off. He put that on his
Nice
he
and
put that on his
comfortable.
story today. Chad, it's very comfortable.
What's up?
And
Eat, eat a dick.
I'm like at the end of this cold where I'm like coughing all this shit up.
Yeah,
Can't
that's
wait
when
till
your
it's
throat's the
done.
driest. The
I know I
worst.
got these like crazy chloroseptic cough drops that I learned today that you can't use these cough drops while wearing a mask because if you wear a mask when you breathe, it makes your eyes tear because of like all the fumes from it, I guess.
Yeah, they're potent.
Marino in the house. What's going on, Marino? Marino's a good guy. You ever
What's up,
cross
Marino?
paths with him? He's out in Jersey.
You know, I haven't met many people. I'm not a I don't know. I guess I don't socialize. I got into I got into get selling Repti chip just so I could start meeting more people because my ass doesn't meet nobody. Just like quiet, just do my own thing and just that's it. But yeah, I figured I'd go on the live too. You know, get out there, start doing something different.
I saw you sell rep the chip.
Yeah,
I am.
you know what it is? This it needs something around here. There's nothing around here, so you know what I mean. We needed some type of substrate local. It was a pain in the ass. I always
Yeah.
had to drive somewhere to pick it up. So I was like, yeah, I might as well have it here.
Yeah, I'm on the budget substrate, so I use cypress mulch.
Okay.
And I have to drive to is it Oswego, New York? To drive an hour
Wow.
and I
That's
go
fucking
out there and I buy 60 bags at a time.
holy shit. So a ride.
But
Yeah.
it's $3 and change a bag. So
That's dirt cheap. Yeah. Fuck, why not? And
yeah,
if the snakes if it's working and the snakes enjoy it, you know what I mean? Then you don't gotta change it if it's working for you.
oh, it's a male. Nice. If I was a female, man, I'd be super jealous. I'd be even more jealous. Hopefully that vanilla proves out. Oh,
Yeah, that would be
Jose
cool.
gets his. You're. I fucking cat just knocked over a piece of wood on itself. Fucking darted, spooked. Um, yeah, the Jose comes out to Queens, huh, for some rep the chip.
I go by him. I go say what's up to him. I take the ride out. You know what I mean? I don't mind
Yeah,
delivering.
yeah. See, I was bridging tunnel. I grew up right outside of Westchester. I grew up in Westchester. I grew up 15 minutes from the White Plains Reptile Expo.
Nice.
So that's kind of what got me back into the hobby. Yeah, Marino. I mean, I'm at the end of it, I would say. Thank God. I am I need to get better because I have to go to the Oaks Reptile Expo on Saturday.
Nice. Might
It'll
go.
be the it'll be the first expo I've been to in over 4 years that I'm not vending.
Wow. Nice. All
So
right, get to go chill out,
we're
go
excited.
hang out.
Yeah, and it's gonna be a fun bonding weekend for me and my cranky son that's next to me. Cause we're gonna go down to Virginia and we are gonna do a blog on shooting some
Uh,
crazy ass
that's
firearms.
that's what I like to hear. Let's hear it.
Yeah,
Shoot the shit.
it's gonna be my childhood friend Josh is a retired sniper, ranger sniper, and we're gonna be doing. He's like he's like ask your son. He's like, are you bringing your son? I'm like, yeah, I'll bring him. He goes, ask him if he wants to shoot a fully automatic machine gun.
That's
Maybe grow
awesome.
back the stash to protect you from germs. Oh, my fucking kids, man, they're the ones with the germs. No, Jen, you were sick. You got me sick, you little turd.
That stash was good on you. It looked good on you. That stash. Definitely
Oh, it
grow
was
it back.
horrible.
Yeah.
It took me 3 months to grow the average 15-year-old's mustache. Absolutely horrible. I but I went with it. I was really trying to grow it so I can do the Fu Manchu and grow out this area.
Yeah.
But
It's a pain
everybody
in
was
the
talking
ass.
everyone was talking shit about it during a live stream. So I actually shaved it off during a live stream.
Oh man, peer
Yeah,
pressure. That's fucked up.
it was
They didn't
funny.
let you live. You know what I mean? You could have just rocked out with your nice
How
mustache,
do
your
you
nice sick.
treat a crested gecko that lost a tail? You leave it alone. They're naturally designed to drop their tails. When they
Yep.
drop their tail, the only thing that happens is they're a little bit more clumsy for the first few days because they're used to using their tail as balance. But once it all, once it all, you give it a few days and you'll see it heals right up, and the geckos aren't as clumsy in no time. Lily N in the house. Lily, I mailed your shirt out today, so you should be getting it in a couple days.
Damn.
Yeah, it's
Didn't
frog
even
butt.
mind that yet.
I like frog butt on geckos. My favorite geckos have no tail.
I haven't.
So what
I've.
other than
What?
puzzle, how many puzzle clutches are you gonna have this year?
How many puzzle clutches? I'm hoping for about maybe 4 or 5.
It's a
We'll see
lot.
what happens. Yeah, I'm hoping. Well, hopefully we prove some out. You know, I do have 100% female, have females, and I also am using some possible heads that I produced a few years ago that are up to size. So we'll see what happens. Yeah, I'm using. I don't have a male. I don't have any males that are 100%. I'm just gonna use this male that I have on my bumblebee puzzle first and see what I get, and then I'll work from that. If he doesn't prove out, then I'm gonna have to get myself a male puzzle and figure it out.
Yeah,
Probably something with another recessive to him.
yeah. Introduce something else into it.
Yeah, I might even if I find nice Desert Ghost stuff, I wouldn't mind having something, Desert Ghost puzzle,
Desert Ghost head
but
puzzle.
head puzzle, whatever.
You got to go to JKR for that.
Yep. I have a male 100%. He's a double het 100% pied puzzle because I have some females that I made. So we'll see with him. He's a slow eater though. He's a slow grower. So I feel like he's not gonna be ready till like next year. And
Yeah, I
yeah,
mean, age is a big part of it.
yeah, and age absolutely. I feel like he's gonna take a little longer than he doesn't like to eat. He's just like a pain in the ass, but I'll get him there eventually.
Is it better to have a female or a male as a visual?
I would say female. It depends what you want to do, I guess. But in the end, female's always going to be better. You could hit more
Nice.
hets with a male. You know what I mean? But
Yeah,
you're
I
still
mean,
gonna need that visual in the end to really hit what you're looking for. I feel like when you're waiting for the hets, like the odds, sometimes it's a lot harder.
yeah, I I mean, it all varies on how you're building your project.
Absolutely.
I try to make my males the visuals because the males essentially are cheaper than the females in most
A-
scenarios.
Absolutely.
And when you get your females, you can get your different morphs that are het, and then bring in all these other ones. And then even when you have the money, and let's say the deal comes, a good deal comes across you that you know you can get that nice visual female to add to the project in the future, then you're breeding visual to visual, and nothing's better
Yeah.
than visual to visual.
Oh, yeah. Richie. I was his first. What was his name? I was his first follower on Instagram. Nice. There you go. Look at that support right there.
Fucking
I
Richie.
got you,
Fucking
bro. You see
Chad.
that shit? I got you, bro.
Fuck,
Support
man.
you from day one out here. But
Yeah, Chad
yeah,
has so many super normal het bananas.
that's the best.
Actually, I actually sold a snake that I called a super normal, which was pretty funny. I mean, I sold it
There
for
you go.
$30,
Oh, all
but
right.
it was a
You
female that
extorted somebody. Oh,
looked absolutely beautiful, and I was just like, it's just a beautiful normal. So I called it a super normal, and one of my return customers bought it, and now watching this snake become larger, it really is a beautiful snake. I mean, I don't with its parents, I shouldn't have like I have no idea what the hell is in the snake, whether it's just a normal that just came out fucking awesome, but it
it
doesn't
happens. Yeah,
it's a reduced pattern. It's got no whites around the alien heads. It's got high blushing. It's a bright tinted animal. I mean, everything about it is nice, and she's got it up to like 600 grams now, and
the color's like looking good. She's
it's getting
lighting
even
up.
better and better.
Yeah. So you never know. Sometimes with the classic stuff, or even when you get all these morphs, you never know. There's always genes lingering around in different things. You always get random
Yeah,
things pop up. You know what I mean?
that's
Like
what
I
I
like.
said. I said she's normal, but she's super.
Yeah, definitely super, right? Like I like the import stuff. I have an import female I'm working. She does really cool things. So like it takes time to figure it out, but it's cool to see something different that nobody has, and you can work that into projects and make something new, something that I just
Mm.
like to, I guess, do my own combos and make something
So
different. And I always follow
you
the trend.
you jumped into the wild caught
The wild caught.
world.
I did. I got a male and a female. This was like 4 years ago. I got it them, and I was like, you know what? I'll buy them and I'll give them a shot, see what happens. No rush. And the male is cool. I don't know. It's like he's a two gene animal from the pairings I've made, and one's like a yellow belly gene, but it's much brighter than your normal yellow belly stuff. And then I don't know what the other gene is. I can't figure out what
Really?
it's.
Sorry, my dog's just sat on my daughter, so she's squealing.
But yeah, and then the female is it's really cool. It reduces the pattern. It gives them a lot of like free floating alien heads and darkens up like the where the dorso is up top. It'll give it like a darker background. So
Really?
yeah, it's cool. Last year I hit her to my I had a super pastel spot nose 100% het puzzle male, and I bred her to her. and then I also had a blue-eyed Lucy. I sold the spot nose male, and I was like just to make sure she lays some eggs and she gets something. I put the blue-eyed Lucy in there too, and I was like, she's an import, so whatever I get from any animal, I didn't care, as long as I see new combos with her, And
Yeah.
I got I got 5 eggs. 4 eggs were from the spot nose, and 1 egg came out Mojave from the bell. So
Oh, that's awesome.
it's a Mojave combo. Actually, sorry, 2 came out. It was 2 Mojave combos. One was a regular Mojave, and one came out Mojave with, you can see the import gene, because it just reduced all the alien heads, and it just made it look really cool. It was a female, so I held on to her. So I'm like looking forward to that. And then
So
I
that's a
got
big step.
pastel spot noses from her with her gene in it also, and the possible head puzzles. They're 50%. So hopefully, one of them proves out. I got a female and a male that I held back, so we'll see what happens.
Oh, it's awesome.
Yeah.
Now, where'd you get the imports from? You got them from Outback?
No, not from Outback. I bought them from, who was it? Luna Morphs. It was who I got them from, and I got like I wasn't even I was looking for something else, and I don't remember how it happened, and he brought up the imports, and I like the yellow belly stuff. I was always into the yellow belly stuff, and and I had a gravel female and when I got her, she was young. So I was like, all right, I saw him, he showed me him, I actually saw the female first, and I was like, I'll buy the female. And then he's like, I got this really cool male if you're interested in him. And I saw him, and his belly, his trackings on his belly were really cool. He had like a tint, like a green tint on his belly, like a different, like he looked really nice. And I was like, you know what? I'll give him a shot. And both of these animals have been producing really cool things. So I'm just working them, trying to figure out what's going on with them. They take time. The imports take forever,
Years
but
and years and years. What you're doing, I mean, hey, you're past the first step because
yeah.
you bred them and the gene was carried over.
Absolutely. I have them into, yeah, I bred them each about, what is it now? 3 seasons each. So I
Oh, that's
have,
great.
yes, I have some offspring from them. So yeah, the male is really interesting. His yellow belly. That's what I want to figure out. I want to get him well, this year he's breeding back to his daughter, his first daughter that ever produced here for me. So she's a pastel lesser, and she has that yellow belly gene, and I don't know if she has the second gene in her also. So he's been breeding. She's actually gravid now.
Yeah, Yankees. If you're in Queens though, you're probably a fucking Met fan, aren't you? If you do watch baseball.
Me. I'm not a big sports. I'm not big in sports. I'm a hunter, so I'm more like outdoors. Give me hunting, fishing, hiking. Give me those types of things.
Might watch the Yankees tonight. What the hell is Chad talking about? So are you um are you breeding the gravel this year?
Uh, yeah. He's right now. Yeah. I've been. How old? He's about 7 months now. He's about 400 grams. He eats.
And he
He's growing fast, and I'm gonna put him in probably my bumblebee puzzle. She's just started bowl wrapping, and she's not bowl wrapping, but she started cooling. She's starting sitting next to her bowl now. So once she gets a little more like on the wrapping side and starts building some follicles, then I'll drop him in like another month or two, whenever it is.
yeah.
Give him some time,
I
let him grow
want
a little bit too.
that's one gene that I will add because I bought a Orange Dream Yellow Belly gravel
Nice.
and it was a cool deal. I got it from VIP Morphs. Because I knew that by the time he was breeder size, my buddy was gonna already have 3 clutches from his father. So I'll fuck. Man. So
I
I'll
feel
know whether it's yellow belly. He'll prove it out, before. And oh fuck, it proved out. He hit ivory, and I was like, no, because I was hoping for that. Fuck, because that would have been nice. OD gravel.
yeah, for sure. That's the worst. When you have to prove it out and it doesn't hit what you want, it's a little stressful. But yeah,
Yeah, I
I'm
mean,
glad.
I can't complain. I bred him to Enchi Fire. So Enchi Fire, Yellow Belly, Orange Dream sounds pretty good to me.
Yeah, I have a pinstripe yellow belly, 100% head puzzle female for him. If he proves out puzzle, that would be awesome. But
Oh hell yeah!
yeah, that would remind some highway puzzles. That would be something interesting.
Fuck, he's got super gravel. Girls will be going. See,
Nice
you see the pearl right there? My super gravel girls.
girls.
Okay,
Yeah, right.
girls.
Multiples. Damn, I don't have
Yeah,
multiples. I don't get that lucky. Every clutch, I always hit like just one really cool like all combo snake or like what I'm looking to get, and everything else is just like normals or like one gene animals. And I'm like, damn, what the hell? Like, I only get hit one cool thing. You see other people hit like a whole clutch of cool shit. I'm like, damn, why can't I get that luck? I don't got that luck yet. One day I'll hit that.
yeah. This year was the
That
year
was
of the
fun though,
normals for me. It was definitely the year of the normals, but every normal was like het pied, het something. But I
for
produced
sure.
a fucking ton of normals this year.
I had this year I actually picked up an acid male for this year, and I was actually gonna put him to my bumblebee puzzle female, but then when I saw this gravel male come out, I don't know. I'm like, he's got to be puzzle. There's no way he's not het puzzle. He just looks it.
Yeah,
So
yeah, that's
yeah,
something. What's his name? Gomez Python's just invested into puzzle, but I think his are what the hell is it? Het Desert Ghost,
fucking
which
guy.
is
I'm gonna go. I'm gonna
fucking
go. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go jack him. I'm gonna go to his house and walk and take him from him.
yeah.
No, that's
He's
nice. That's a nice. That's what I want to do. I slacked on that. I saw him and I didn't get him from Ozzy. I was gonna buy some and I slacked. I was like, ah, do I want to spend
yeah.
money on them right now? I'm like, shit, no.
It's
You
tough.
know, but what I was waiting for is actually I was hoping for more puzzle stuff to hit the last year because I was hoping to like reinvest in some cooler things. You know what I mean? I wanted to get some new combos in my collection, but unfortunately, I hit nothing. It was all like just simple pastel lesser stuff and like pastel lesser entry. Normal, nothing crazy.
Yeah,
But whatever.
yeah. The odds last year I had I bred my pastel orange ghost het clown to my black pastel double het clown hypo, and that was like the most important clutch of the year,
Yeah,
number one clutch of the year, and I got 5 duds and one shit egg, like literally like brown all over the egg,
yeah,
and you know nothing made it. That one egg didn't make it. It broke my heart because I was like, oh, this is the year,
yep,
this
for
is the
sure.
year of the hypo clown.
That's
And this year
happened
I
to me. Good, yeah,
I got quite a bit of in that project that are going to be producing. So the fingers are
yeah,
crossed.
yeah, for sure, man. The recessive stuff, especially, that's like hard to hit. You know what I mean? That's like, especially when you're going for double recessive and shit like that. Definitely the odds are against you. But
Yeah,
I had this bongo male that he's really cool bongo male. He actually has that import gene, that one female's import gene, and I've been hitting him to this black pastel pinstripe female since last year, and this boy cannot get her gravid. Like it's
oh
driving me
man,
crazy. He is not getting her gravid for nothing, and I don't know. I just actually put him right back. I put him to his mom this season, and she looks like she's gravid.
What is this shit? I have to watch ads to see this live. I think only
They
you do, Brian. Only you.
don't like you. Like trying to sell you on things. But yeah, it happens. Like you know what I mean. It's that's the game. You know what I mean.
Yeah.
Can't stress over it. You gotta do what you gotta do. Just
How many
I
clutches?
just picked. What was that?
No, keep going. You just
I just picked up a. Well, I ordered a mail. I got a Bongo Clown mail because
nice.
I don't work. I never was into the clown stuff. Like I don't have any clown stuff. Like it's just something I never mind to work. I never cared for it that much. And I don't know. I like I said, I love bongo, and I wanted a bongo clown. I saw them, and I'm like, I feel like it's one of the nicest, like just single gene clown, like a bongo clown. That two gene combo right there is so good looking. And yeah, I had to order them from Europe. That was a little sketchy.
Oh
It was
shit.
yeah, I've never ordered from Europe. I didn't even know the person I ordered from. I didn't know, and I was like, I just found him online, and I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna take a shot. And you're dropping like $1,500 and hoping the snake makes it. You know what I mean? And I'm like, fuck. But he came, he got here, and he's a beast. He doesn't stop eating, and hopefully he's breeding by the summertime. That'd be
That's
pretty cool.
crazy. That
What's
must
up?
have been
Oh man, you don't even know because like
stressful.
yeah, because like he made it to the states, and then it got delayed, and they couldn't find something like the track. It was like 2 weeks was like the worst nail biting 2 weeks ever. I was like, oh my god, where is this male? What's going on? And yeah, we finally made it. He's awesome though. He's a really good looking snake, and I picked up some. I had to start picking up het clown females, so that's what I'm trying to do now is pick up a few het clown females. Or if I find a visual, maybe I'll grab something. Because now
Yeah.
since I got him, I got to make stuff. I gotta make cool things with him.
Shit. If you I'd be interested in a bongo head clown.
Yeah, I want to. I'm gonna see. I have this. Once he starts breeding, but I do have this really nice black pastel bongo yellow belly ringer. I think she's red and ringer. I don't know if she's both, whatever. But she's a really good looking girl. She looks really
Oh
nice,
yeah.
and I don't know what I'm gonna breed to her yet. I was putting my acid to her, but if my acid doesn't figure out how to breed, I don't know what I'm gonna put. I don't have any other. I really would like to put a clown to her because bongo clowns, like I would like to make some. So I don't have any myself visual male clowns except for that bongo, and I don't think he's gonna be ready for her. And she's already like 1,700 grams ready to go. So
You never
I
know,
don't know.
man. You may find that superstar. I
You
had
know
I
what I
had a
mean?
snake breeding at 325 grams.
Yeah. I'm trying.
But
I've dropped him in, but he's not so interested yet. So I'm gonna see. He's in 400. He's 400 grams. But if it doesn't happen, my acid is also a little bigger. He's like 500 grams. But listen, it happens. Sometimes the males their first time. You know what I mean? They have a hard time trying to figure it out. Some of the males. So we
oh
gotta
yeah, man. The rookie males.
if if
I mean,
uh if I don't have anybody like that I want to put to her, like I really want to make some heads with her. I might borrow one of my friends. He has a pastel banana clown male, so I
nice.
might I might even put him to her and make some banana bongo pastel yellow belly ringers, whatever comes out, het clowns, and try to hold on to females.
Where's the video, Chino? What video? I don't even know what's going on. I'm trying to keep up with the chat. Does this cocoa make my acid look big? Fucking chat is such a clown. Banana sucks. Ask Max. I I didn't have luck with banana. My first clutch was a banana to a pastel yellow belly, and I didn't hit one banana.
You know what? Banana does suck. I'm not gonna lie. My when I first got my first bongo yellow belly, I hit him to banana female, and I hit no banana bongos, and I was like, so like I had shitty luck with that bongo stuff. I would only hit like one cool combo, and I just couldn't hit like multiple nice combos with bongo, and it set me back so much. It was really disappointing on that too. Just had shitty luck, but I've gotten some nice animals out of a few clutches, so can't complain about that.
Yeah. I can tell you one thing about banana is that banana brings a lot of new people into the ball python world.
Absolutely, it's such a like vibrant. The colors, the like it depends what the combo is too. You know what I mean? People love like the purples, the hues of it. I love banana. It's a great color, you know. But my collection is mostly like darker stuff. I like working a lot of the darker stuff.
Yeah, I've learned that I definitely like darker snakes too because my collection is moving towards these darker animals. I need my butter blackhead to figure shit out because if
Yeah,
he can figure shit out, I'll be breeding him to a lot of different animals. Um, I keep putting them in with my what is it? My leopard pinstripe. I think that would be a nice combo.
yeah.
Blackhead. I don't know so much about the butter. I mean, I bought it as a
It's
female and it ended up being a
it's
male, but
yeah, it's good and bad. I guess it depends what you put it into. You know, it does different things, and there's a lot of combos like that. There's a lot of morphs like that that you know you got to find the right combo for it. What works with it?
what is up? CNC
What's up,
reptiles,
CNC?
asphalt. See, those are the snakes I really want asphalt too.
Yeah, I would love
Asphalt.
one of those. Asphalt, I would love
I
an asphalt.
I'm gonna have to invest. I'm done. I'm already heartbroken after my first yellow belly gravel interaction. So I can't do it no more.
You have to get
I'll
like
wait.
you just have to get 100%. You know what I mean? And that's it. Gotta bite the bullet and take you gotta just take a 100% gravel or asphalt, whatever you're going for.
Fuck, this cough is just getting worse. I'm gonna eventually. I mean, more and more people are getting it, and David Cease has super ash. He has super butter. He has super gravels. So hopefully,
Yeah,
we can
we
work
can.
something out.
That's it.
That's what I'm drinking. Like he said, get some honey. I'm drinking like yogi detox tea with honey, and
Ginger. You need ginger for that right there. That's what'll
I got
cure that up.
ginger lemon tea in there too.
That's it. Everything. Mixed concoction.
I
Whatever
got
comes out, whatever happens.
everything. I got, and I'm just trying some henny. I don't drink. I jumped the wagon
Henny.
a few months ago, and now I don't drink. I don't.
Jose with the Henny.
I only
That's it.
I only like my henny with strippers. It's the best combination,
That's
but
it.
it's frowned
You're right.
upon by
No,
wives.
no,
Wives don't really like
no.
henny and strippers for their husbands.
Yeah, it's messed up. I like being single. Me and Jose out here chilling.
Yeah, I miss those days. I miss being single without three gremlins driving me crazy. Even though they're all, I don't know why they're not like in bedrooms. They're all just hanging out in here.
They want to be part of the live, part of the business.
No, they're on tablets. Except for Junior, except for Grounded Boy. He's just on the couch pouting. All right, let's see if I can
Damn
outburn my.
Chino, damn Chino. You're right over there.
go. All right, see, I got some hot tea now. Oh, you can no, you can't see it.
Refreshed.
Yeah. Hopefully. You know, every day is getting better.
That's good.
Stripper names like Lily. If you really want to be Asian, honey and onion syrup. Oh, it's not a
That I don't know
it's not
about.
a it's not a Filipino thing. Doc Holliday. Dr. Stone. That was a good movie. Poor
For
Michael
sure.
J. Fox. Junior waiting on super chats. Yeah, maybe that's he's just so mad. Oh
Didn't think
shit.
about that.
Brian
Oh shit!
$5 from Brian. Take
There you go,
Junior
Brian.
off punishment.
I think I pay more. You gotta pay more for that.
He'll be off punishment. He just can't, you know. You gotta listen to mom. You know, that's the key thing. On
It's hard at that age. Rebels.
yeah. Rebels without a cause. So what other clutches you got that you're looking forward to this year?
This year, besides the puzzle stuff, I have 2 chocolate females that I'm looking forward to. Make some chocolate stuff. It'll be my first year working with some chocolate. So that'd be cool.
Chocolate Gene's cool, man. I got chocolate in my collection too.
Yeah, I wish
That
that I'd love to have in like Hypo or Desert Ghost. I would love to get some stuff in Chocolate Desert Ghost or whatever. I really like
I
that in that form.
I think so. I produced a GHI head hypo, and I don't know why I didn't label it chocolate, but now I don't know. It's starting to. Here, I'll grab it. It's starting to look chocolate. It looks chocolate.
I have a GHI chocolate female. Yeah, yeah, it's got that. I feel like it's got
It's
that
got that
color,
chocolate look.
that
It's hard to
chocolate
get the
look. Like,
angle.
yeah,
You know how it's the pixelation and how it widened the alien heads.
yeah, and it could be possibly like it looks like it.
Yeah, you know, you see on that.
Yep.
Oh
I have
shit,
an. Oh shit!
Dave,
Nice.
David Cease let Junior out of jail.
They're paying his bail. Put
What,
up for
just for
bail.
tonight? Put him out for bail. All right, Junior, you can play PlayStation tonight. I know you do.
Nice.
Your
Yeah, I
mother
got
hid the power supplies. You gotta go in the bedroom because you can't find the hiding spot.
You're gonna breed
Oh,
him. You're gonna work him into things.
Jenny said. Amanda said she needs bail money because she wants the bail money because she's the one that. Yeah, so I'm thinking I'm gonna label this chocolate now because
I
it
think
does
there's
look
chocolate. I think it might look. I think there's chocolate in that.
I mean,
Yeah, that color. Should
yeah,
grab
it's
should-
definitely it
nice, and
definitely.
that's a male.
No, that's a female.
That's a female. Nice.
That was the lucky snake. Dave, thank you very much, buddy. Just for the record, Junior is now going to play PlayStation tonight. So thank you guys. That just tonight, Amanda said that she's going to need money for him to get any more days. What you can use one of them, computer or PlayStation. But once the live stream's done, we're taking everything back. So that was a good deal that was worked out with me, how I ended up with that snake, because A buddy of mine bought GHI chocolate head hypo, male breeder, proven breeder. But he already did all of his pairing, so he had no females to breed it to. So he was like, dude, just take it.
Nice.
Just take the snake. I want a chocolate GHI female. And that's all he wanted. He didn't want to split clutches. He didn't want nothing. He just wanted that one snake. And he ended up, he got his snake, and I got 3 clutches out of the deal. But the one clutch where I bred it to a hypo. I got 6 eggs, 5 duds, and 1 good egg.
Damn. Was there hypo at least?
And it was that girl.
Nice. Oh, that's awesome. All right. There you go.
Yeah,
That's good. So it's a hold back. Definitely hold back.
Yeah.
She's been through.
And that one I know is hypo. And I produce a lot of cool other ones out of it. This is $10 from David Cease. Get Mama to give Chino a lap dance. Mama needs bank. I don't know if you could hear her laughing in the background. So this right here is a GHI chocolate leopard female. And I actually produced 2 of them.
Oh, nice.
I have 2 of these. This is actually the brighter one out of the 2. The other one's a lot. It's hard because I have the lights on. But like you can see blushing up here in the video.
Yeah, you could see it. I could see that, yeah.
But when you look at the snake, you can't see that. It's this snake is like jet black on the blacks. So that was the
like
leopard
that.
influence.
Yeah, for sure. You could see that. You could see the really darkness and the alien heads, the way they're solid.
So hopefully this year I hit. Oh shit! Brian just gave another $10 for Mrs. DMJ lap dance tip. Mario's the only one that dances. Mario said, "How about him?" Mario twerks. Brian saw that firsthand. My 9-year-old. No, especially that you're in your underwear. So don't even. You're not twerking on a live stream. No one wants to see a 9-year-old boy twerking.
Well,
I created a monster. We watched Rick and Morty. I watch it, and they caught an episode where they were watching a twerking channel, and like instantly my smaller children started twerking. And now
they absorb it so fast.
my 9-year-old thinks it's funny to twerk. His little bony ass is fucking twerking all over the place.
That's funny.
All right, Brian just Brian gave, and so Brian just gave you $5. He said no more twerking. He said
That's
okay.
It.
Okay.
Make your money.
Why don't you? Well, you can come over here. They're just gonna see you shirtless. Come here and say hi. You got some friends over here. You got to go around. Mario's a movie star.
That's it. Get him in.
Look.
Get him in here.
Look, there's
Famous.
Samson. Say hi, Mario.
Hi.
What's up, Mario?
Don't judge.
So Max gave 5 and Brian gave 5. And then who else is in here? Who's that? Who's that blue little?
Second goals.
Who's grab your balls? What's his name?
Second goals.
Who? Jose?
Yeah.
All right, you can go back and play video games. He's a clown. Up 5 for Jenny too. Jenny is passed out with the dog next to her.
Living a life.
Yeah, she She had a long day of school today. Well, they all had school today. We had a quiet house, thank God. It was our
They go
first
to they
day
go.
without
You
kids
send them
for a
to
while.
school. They got sent to school, right? They went into not
Yeah, well,
homeschooling.
both Mario has ASD. So he's full time in school automatically.
Okay.
And then it's not $10 though, because YouTube steals money from me and then I gotta pay taxes on it. So it's $5. Yes, I only get 55% of what's donated to government.
the government
You can
take
get
over.
$5 Robux tomorrow. He's already like, he wants Robux. I need Robux. Your dog's gonna eat me. Bailey's gonna eat me. If I yell at Bailey, he pisses. You think he's gonna eat me? Just, I'm on a live stream. Go play your game. Be quiet.
They want to be
Thanks,
part of
Lily.
it. I love it.
He's, it's crazy because like when he got diagnosed with autism, we were like so worried about him being social, and then when he was like, when he first learned how to, he first started talking. He was nonverbal until he was like almost 5 years old, and he learned how to say hi, and it was like a huge fucking thing, Yeah, give him $5.
Good
Wow,
for him.
he already got Junior getting him his $5 of Robux. And he learned how to say hi, and we had a doctor's visit, and he sat on everybody's lap in the waiting room saying hello, 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 and everyone was like, "Oh my God, he's so adorable." And then I didn't even know that typically kids with autism are very antisocial, but he's the opposite. He's like a politician. This kid,
Yeah,
like
that's awesome.
we get
That's good.
approached, and people will be like, "Is Mario your son?" And I'm like, "Yeah." I'm like, "Oh, my kids talk about him all the time. He's the little boy that loves Disney cars, right?" And I'm like, "Yeah, that's Mario. Mario's obsessed with Disney cars. He is a big. He's a hustler. Brian came by last week, a couple weeks ago, and Brian pronounces it Mario, not Mario, and us Filipinos pronounce it Mario. And Brian was like, "Oh, can you, what's it called? Can I call you Mario?" And he's like, "No, if you want to call me Mario, you have to pay me money."
Oh
And
snap!
Brian paid the money to call Mario. It was so fucking
That's the
funny.
way to do it. Hustler. That's a hustler for real, right there. That's making money from young. He knows the deal.
Fucking cats. I'm always nervous about the cat sliding out and learning to slide out the snake tubs.
Yeah, I
We got
can't
a
do cats.
mischievous cat.
I don't hate cats. I just can't. I can't do cats. I don't know. I don't know.
I don't like
I
cats.
hear they're assholes.
They are.
I'm good.
They,
I got a dog that's an
they're.
asshole, but he's good. He's a lot better than a cat, I think.
I got a dog that's won't go near me. He's so stupid. It's because I yelled at him, man. When he, like I ripped into him when he was a puppy pissing in the house,
Yeah.
So now he has a reaction of if I yell at him, he squats and pisses. So I can't even yell at the fucking dog, or the dog
Damn.
pisses.
Yeah, it's fucked up. Mine is attached to me. He doesn't let me go anywhere. He's like right here, sleeping. Anywhere I go, he's gotta be next to me.
What kind of dog is he?
He's a pit bull. Oh,
That's what I need. I'm looking for a hood dog. If you find a New York City hood dog,
New York City hood dog.
I need.
Those are the best.
You know,
Those are the best ones.
dude, we had to put down our pit. We had a pitty, Kaya. She was 15 years old, and I had her for 15 years. And when I fucking cat knocking shit over, Um, when I got her 2 weeks into having her, she had a litter of puppies.
Wow.
Yeah,
Nice.
and got dude, the dog was like malnourished, 26
Yeah.
pounds, all fucked
Oh,
up,
that's fucked up. Yeah, it's fucked up.
and
I
and
I had him. So I had his parents, so they produced him. So I
oh,
kept
that's
him.
pretty cool.
Yeah.
See, I regret not keeping one of them.
I
I
feel like
want to.
Yeah, I feel like that's the only reason I kept one because I was like, I had his mom from a puppy, and when she had him, it's also his color. I've always wanted a pit bull that color, and I didn't expect him to come out. Like I didn't expect one to come out like that color at all. And once I saw him, and I'm like, I need it. I really wanted a female because I know male pit bulls a little stubborn as hell, could be assholes, but I wanted the color, so I sacrificed. I was like, I'll just take a male. I know how they are. I've had plenty of pit bulls. I've been through plenty of pit bulls, but I love them. They're great dogs, very loyal. It's all
See, I
about how you
want.
train them.
Yeah. Oh, 100%. I mean, Kaya, my girl Kaya was the best, but she didn't fuck around and she didn't get along with other dogs. That was her flaw because she was very dominant. So whenever we would be at someone's house, she would show dominance, and then the other dog would end up attacking her, and then she would end up pinning that dog to the ground.
Yeah,
Um, but oh, she was so good. So I'm on a mission to find a female brindle pipple.
I've had so many. I've produced so many, and I've had 2 litters of pups. And yeah, I love the female pit bulls. I don't know. There's something about them. They're sweethearts. You know what I mean? But they're very territorial. They got your back. I feel like his mother would have fucked up anybody. He's like this one. He's a mush. He won't even. I bring out rats and he plays with the baby rats. He loves them. He doesn't hurt nothing. This dog won't hurt a fly.
Yeah,
He's just like a little
yeah.
baby.
We got this other dog that's a rescue, Bailey, the one that I told you that scared me.
Yeah.
He's like a designer dog that we got on rescue, a Labahula, a Catahoula leopard dog,
Okay.
Labrador cross, and he's cool, but I don't know, man. Like, this dog's just so fucking dumb. Like he only comes to me if I'm cooking.
Yeah.
You know,
He knows. He
I'm
knows. He's
cooking.
afraid of you. Any other reason? He fears you.
Yeah, but I mean, like he's just so stupid. Like I'll be like, "Come here," and it's like he thinks "come here" means run to my wife. But he's a diehard mama's boy, and like that's like the whole thing with dogs. Like, especially if you get a male and you live with a woman or either one, a male dog's automatically going to be more attached to the woman in the house, and a
I've
female dog
Yeah.
will be more attached to the man.
I've noticed that too. That's why I would prefer a female for that very reason. It's like I don't know, whatever it is. It's like that sex. They know. You know what I mean? They get it. They understand. I don't know. It's weird, but it's cool. It's crazy how it works.
Yeah, so we're waiting because it's gonna be 2 years that we lost Kaya this summer. And like Kaya was like my girl, man. Like that fucking dog was the shit. I taught her how to
Yeah.
skateboard. I used to be able to go to the parks and I'd go up to the skater kids and then be like, "Can I borrow your board? You mind getting a little drool on it?" And they'd be like, "No, it's fine." And
Yeah.
fucking I'll get the skateboard and I go back and forth, and then all of a sudden you just kick the skateboard and the fucking dog will chase after the skateboard, just jump on it.
That's awesome.
And
That's so cool.
oh, so it was just she was everything about her. But I mean, and you know what? I had her for 15 years. Like pit bulls typically don't live that long.
No, that's great lifespan. They usually get to like 12. That's like they're
Yeah,
12, 13.
and
And
she
some
had
don't even
OD.
make it that.
Oh yeah. I mean, her puppies. None of her puppies are. Only one of her puppies is alive. She had 5 puppies. Only one of them. My bitch loves me the most. I give off masculine vibes. It's because you're Asian, and Asian women are scary. That's why. Yeah, I've been looking, but because of COVID is just inflated the prices on random shit.
Yeah,
And one of the
yeah, I
random
agree.
things that inflated prices on is dogs. Where you can't even fucking adopt a dog for under $600 right now in upstate New York. It's
Yeah,
crazy.
that's wild. You'll find some out here. 100%, you'll find them cheap out here too. Queens, Jamaica. You know what I mean? You go down there in the hood. I'll get you a pit bull. What you want? There's
Dude,
so many of them on Craigslist, bro. There's so many of them. I
find
feel
me
bad for
a
them.
female brindle
I'll
that's
find them.
tiny, that's young. I'll fucking drive right down to
I'll
Queens, man.
I'll look. I'll look. I'll see if I see it around. Like I do construction. I have my parking lot is actually down in South Jamaica. I see pit bulls all the time out there. Then I see some beautiful fucking diesel pit bulls, some crazy colors. Like you see them all over the place out there, and everybody's breeding all of them because that's what they do. They breed their pit
Yeah,
bulls.
'cause that's street cred.
You know
I
what I'm
got
saying?
pit bulls. I
But
mean,
there's some
granted,
nice big pits. There's some nice ones. I've made some nice pit bulls. I've had 3 litters of pit bulls, and I've had some really nice big pit bulls, like ridiculous pit bulls. But too bad you can't keep them all. I don't have space like that. I live in Queens. We don't got I don't got a big yard or anything like that. So you don't have the space for too many dogs. I can't keep so many.
yeah, yeah. I like having 2 dogs. I don't know. I feel like you're more secure with 2 dogs
Yeah, and I
because
feel
they
like
feed
it's
off
good.
of each other's entry.
Yeah, and then it's just good for the dog itself. They have another companion that's always gonna be there, like always playing with them. Because obviously we don't like give them. I feel like all the attention that they always want at all times.
Yeah, see, thankfully Bailey, he's going to be 3, and he's at that stage where he's finally starting to calm down somewhat. But let's say he wants no part of me, man. He's a fucking mama's boy. Like it's I don't even need to like go like my house is small, so it's really easy to find each other in this house. But I don't even have to say my wife's name. I can just look where the dog is. Because if
Yeah,
she's in the bedroom, he's outside the bedroom door. She's in the bathroom outside the bedroom door. If she's in the basement, he stalks her. But when he sleeps next to Jenny. That's his cuddle buddy.
yeah, that's good. They love kids too. They very overprotective of the kids. That's what I like about. I just like pit bulls. My dog always like with my nieces and nephews. He loves them. He like if I like act like I'm gonna like push one around or like hit him, like my dog will growl at me and bark at me, just for that for the kids. So it's really cool. I'm like I don't mind because I'd rather him protect. You know what I mean? I like he
Oh yeah.
knows that to protect the kids. You know what I mean? But he's good. He's 5 years old, my dog, and he still acts like he's like a year and a half. Just he has so much energy. He's wild.
I want to see your ID, Dave. I don't believe you. Dave will never calm down. Scales of the Crypt is like the Dos Equis guy.
That's it.
Man of mystery.
Always party. Always ready for whatever happens. That's it.
So with so let's get back to snakes.
Snake.
Um so what are your 3 favorite codoms?
Um, I don't know. My favorite definitely Bongo's on the list. Um, well, I don't even know. I don't know what I love Yellow Belly, but I don't know. I'm hard. I'm like all over the place still. Like I can't figure out what I want to do. I just want to incorporate pretty much a lot of things into bongo stuff because it's like a gene that I just really I liked it from the moment I saw it, and it's just something I really want to work into a lot of things. But I'm really liking the acid. I like I said, I like anything dark, and I'm
Yeah.
really liking what this like chocolate. I really want to see it in a lot more combos. So I'm really a big fan of that the reduced pattern with those like tight alien heads, those nice lean alien heads. I love that look on things. I'm really looking forward to try getting some chocolate into that import female I have. That would be pretty interesting. She already reduces pattern, so to see her in some chocolate, see what she does to those alien heads would be pretty interesting.
Oh yeah.
But
Yeah.
yeah, it's hard to choose. There's so many genes. I wish I could work them all. Yeah, I wish I had a wall full of everything and I could just had enough males and females to just do everything. You know what I mean? But I don't got that. I don't got that luxury.
Yeah. And it had numbers grow fast.
Yeah.
I'm 6 years in, and I think I'm getting close to. I'm coming close. I think I'm 3/4 to my limit of my own personal snakes.
Yeah.
Because once you have like in 2 years, like let's say 3 years with the snakes I have now, in 3 years I'm gonna have way over 100 females ready to breed.
Yeah.
You know,
Absolutely.
and
They
then
add so they multiply so quick. You know what I mean? You don't even realize it. You start holding back and you see cool combos and you just want to hold everything and next thing you know, all your racks are full.
that's what happens to me. I mean, that's where I'm like I'm doing this transition from the sterilite tub world into the snake tub world.
Okay.
And it started because sterilite, I don't know about what COVID did to that company, but I couldn't find 28 quart tubs. So what happened was I already pre-cut everything, like not pre-cut. I ripped down all these sheets of melamine for 23 inches for the sterilite tub for the 28
Yeah.
quart. And then I went to go buy sterilite tubs, and I'm like, I get them at Target, $5. No one has it. Then I go on the Target app, and I'm going to like every Target in New York State, and not one of them had fucking 28 quart tubs.
Damn.
So I
Okay.
went to Target, and I kind of like asked the manager. I'm like, hey, like what's the deal? Like, you guys got no tubs? Like, what's up with Sterilite? And they're like, Sterilite hasn't shipped us tubs in 2 months.
Wow, that's crazy.
And so then
So what
the next option was to go online and look for a snake tub that was 23 inches deep. And that's where I found the VE tubs.
okay.
They're the VE11 and the VE23 and VE8 were
Yeah.
23 inches deep. So I bought what did I get? I got 12 of the 23s and 10 of the 11s. And I built a 16 high rack. And I fucking fell in love with that tub. I was like, holy shit. No wonder why everyone, because a lot of people are like, dude, you gotta get snake tubs. It's so you can fit more snakes in a smaller space. It's a
Yeah.
better style tub. It doesn't have a trench. Heating's more consistent. There's just so many different variables that, you
Absolutely.
know,
I feel that same way. I have like some homemade racks and some other racks, like I got CB70s and some other nice like the FBs, the TGR FBs. And yeah, I feel like the snake tubs are just so much better. They are much easier to clean out, and I feel like they just if you get a rack itself, like you build a rack, it's nice, but I want to get ARS rack eventually. I just want to keep everything nice and tidy, just one uniform thing. But yeah,
yeah.
it's the snake racks. I feel like they like the snake tubs. I see what you're saying though with that. They definitely like it. It's
See,
much better,
David
nicer
Cease
look.
bought all the Starlights out. That's what happened. Whoa, what's going on in this conversation? If you gave me a kid,
Who's getting who pregnant? What's going on over here?
I think Elliot is gonna get punched in the face by Lily. Can't mess with them half Asians,
Oh
man.
shit! Yeah, the Asians are crazy. Asians are, you know what I'm saying?
It's true. That's why I married a white girl. Um, Yeah, so but then Freedom Breeder came out with the FB8 and and I had my buddy Vinny who was like, "Oh, I bought a bunch of FB8s. He gave me 24. He gave me 24 of the V18s." And so then that's what motivated me to build the next two racks where I built the two 30 tub V18 FB8 racks.
Nice.
And it's just crazy the difference, you know. Also heating. I feel like heating's so much more consistent. Without that trench that's in there.
Yeah, exactly.
And then I
Definitely.
feel like the substrate, I mean, even the amount of substrate you put in the tub is less in these tubs, I feel like.
Yeah, the
But
Sterilites they're really wide, really big. They're also really tall, so I feel like they dry out faster. You know what I mean?
yeah.
There's too much air, it's too much space in there that they don't really care
But
for.
so now I went from not having any snake tub racks to having two, four, six. And yeah, I enjoy building them. I wish I could afford. Unfortunately, I'm on the melamine budget, not the PVC
PVC.
budget,
It's
because I
the
can get
melon is
PVC near me.
yeah, it's just a pain in the ass. It's so heavy. I hate that shit.
It is. Thankfully, there's only two stairs that come into my house,
All right,
and
that's good.
and I put them on casters. So when you put them on casters, that kind of
Yeah,
lessens the weight.
definitely.
But there's a place called Piedmont that sells black PVC half inch. And when I talked to the guy, it sounds like they're actually one of the main distributors for like the whole Northeast coast, that company. Um, where they're selling melamine to not melamine, PVC to all the big rack companies. Um, but it's 105 a sheet plus tax, you
Wow.
know.
Yeah,
So for me to
not cheap.
build, a 16 high rack, that takes 4 sheets. So you're already $440 plus tax.
Yeah, at that point you better off buying one.
Well, it's
Nah, it's still
still
there's still you're gonna save, but it's the time it takes to build. If you have the time and stuff, you know what I mean? It doesn't hurt. It's good.
I enjoy like I'm a do it yourself person. I've always been.
Yeah.
We use Piedmont plastics here, $30 a sheet.
Holy
What?
shit. That's crazy.
Oh, but it's white.
So, for $30 a sheet, that's still good. But
I'll go
black
fucking
is
white, $30 a sheet.
yeah, out here you don't
Happy.
even fucking you find white. You don't find black. You'll never find black out here. You don't find
And
that
the
shit.
white you find is got that wood finish on one side.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Yeah, it's that horrible shit.
Home
It's like
home shithole.
home shithole. Tell me about it.
Yeah, I fucking hate Home Depot. I thank God that's one of my favorite things. You're gonna have to nuke this for me again, please.
28.
Um,
Damn, that's so cheap down there. Shit. Out here, like 100 for white. You got to pay like out here. It's like 100 and something a sheet.
yeah, it's Home Depot by me. They sell it for $75, but I don't know. I've always walked away because I don't know. I'm just cheap. I'm gonna say.
Yeah, no, I don't blame you. It's also doesn't. It's you know what it is. It kills it when you get that PVC grain, that wood grain, like you said. Like if it was a smooth sheet, nice, clean, you know what I mean. I feel like you'll be more tempted to use it.
I
That's
gotta,
why I never
I
liked
gotta,
it myself.
I gotta call them though. $30 a sheet. Maybe I'm gonna have to. Maybe the next racks are gonna be PVC.
Yeah, they're probably cheaper to ship over. That's dirt cheap, 30 cheap. That's worth it then to build your own
Oh
for
hell
sure.
yeah! And I don't know. The white is clean. What I've noticed about building all these white racks is they brighten up the room.
Yeah.
Cut to what we want. Shit, I gotta call them up then because I never. That's funny. I never asked Piedmont about white sheets. I was just checking about black sheets, and I don't mind doing the white rack. Shit, even the white rack would be nice because I am a freaking mite prevention freak, and
Yeah,
you see everything on the white. God forbid, you know.
absolutely, absolutely.
Um, I've dealt with wood racks for my whole career where I'm just using sanded pine, and we have them white because of mites. Yeah, the mites. I have, knock on wood, I haven't had mites in 4 years, and I do mite prevention now where my bedding, is always treated with rid lice and bed bug spray
Okay.
from Walmart.
Yeah, yeah.
Fucking $4 a bottle.
Starting to roll.
So you do your prevention because especially when you're doing shows,
For sure. You
it's
don't know.
always possible.
Absolutely. There's so many people. You know what I mean? Everybody's touching different things. Everybody's all over the place. You know what I mean? You can't keep track of it.
Yeah.
It just takes one or two to get in there, and you don't notice it for a little while. You know what I mean?
Yeah, maybe I'm gonna call them Monday. I'm gonna do another what's it called? Chino. You will see. Yeah, Chino, come to Texas and build me racks. I'm tired. You want to know something, Dave? Fly me out to Texas and feed me gator bites, and let's go hog hunting, and let's build some
That's
fucking racks, man.
that's a fun time right there.
I really love building the racks. I think the worst part by far is routing the heat tape,
Yeah.
especially that now it's winter. So like you guys got it good down there, man. I mean, even though you got screwed on this last storm, you guys got slammed on this last storm. We only got 10 inches of snow up here, which is a dusting
Yeah.
in upstate New York.
Yeah, we got hit
But
good over there.
in my basement, which my basement is like my basement, I can only walk in half of the basement without hitting my head on the ceiling. And the area where I can hit my head on the ceiling, I literally put tarp up and made a 5 foot by 5 foot section and routed 20 shelves, 38 feet of 4 inch.
Wow.
Yeah, on melamine.
That's crazy.
And yeah, it's the worst part, but I'm getting good at using the router. I was able to actually do so it measured out to be 38 and change in feet. And I was able to do that in 2 hours and 15 minutes.
Nice.
So I was actually really happy about that, but I don't know how PVC routes. I would guess that it would have to be a lot better than melamine because of all the glue. That's what
Yeah,
makes it a fucking nightmare.
I think so. I think the PVC would be easier,
But
a lot cleaner.
I enjoy building the racks. The first VE rack I built, I did a video and it was funny because I was like having my son screw in a shelf and I was trying to like bend it and like manipulate it because wasn't lining up as nice as I wanted.
Yeah.
And when I build these racks, I always do I do like smaller screws first, and then I do the larger ones after. And I was manipulating it, and I ended up smashing my head with both sides
Oh,
of the
shit.
melamine. And that was fucking funny.
Yeah.
What was even funnier was my son's reaction. my son's reaction was like, he didn't know what to do. He froze, and then he kind of like ran to me, like, "Oh, are you okay, Dad?" And oh, it was just such a fun moment to see because he was like, he was so worried. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, for
I'm
sure.
like,
He's
man, this guy.
looking out for you. That's caught him off guard. For us, it's nothing. Take a little whack to the head. We're used to that stuff. Nice. Oh
So,
wow,
so that's from Casey Reptile Lab. Yeah, that looks good.
that looks really nice. Nice and clean.
Well,
I just
yeah,
the building. I don't know. I do have time, but I do construction, so it's like you do it all day and then you don't want to do it at night. You're like, nah, I don't want to build it.
that's like when I was a chef, man. When I was a chef, I was always eating Wendy's, always fresh, never frozen.
Yeah.
And then now I now I typically work as like my last few jobs were chief engineers at hotels. And now I cook up a store, man. I fucking love cooking. It's like, what am
Yeah.
I gonna cook?
You know what it
Like,
is? You're cooking for yourself now, so it's like or whatever. Like you don't cook. It's different. I feel like it's fun though. Cooking is good. It's a fun job. I feel like, you know what I mean. It is definitely hard, right? I know a lot of chefs, and it's like definitely a killer job working fucking
yeah.
pain in the ass, but
I
it's
mean,
cool.
as I said, I got a smoker, and that kind of like woke up my culinary itch, where I was like,
Nice.
forget it, man. And I love brisket.
I got a smoker. I haven't used it ever yet. I want to use it. I just never did it. Actually, I don't know. I'm like I'm gonna definitely fuck something up, but it would definitely be something cool. I like that brisket, all that. I love barbecue food,
It all
all that
varies on the
style.
smoker. You gotta it's low and slow, man. It also depends on what you're cooking. Like
Yeah.
certain things like chicken. My first time smoking chicken, I didn't know that you really don't cook it that long in there. You're only doing it for the flavor. So we fucking I smoked like a bunch of wings for like hours, and oh my god, they were horrible. They were just disgusting. It just smelled like it just tasted like charcoal. So
Yeah.
smoke. And then I started watching videos and found that you smoke it for a little bit, and then you actually finish the chicken off in the oven. Um,
Oh,
and then that's how you come out with like an awesome result.
I didn't even know that. I thought it would all get done right inside the smoker, right there. There you go.
Yeah,
Learn
not
something new.
chicken. And then upstate New York, forget it. I'm surrounded by apple orchards.
Yeah.
So I get like a quarter. You get a ring. It's like a big circle. It's like a 4-foot circle of wood that they fill up this ring with wood, and I get it. I get it for like fucking $40, and that lasts me like almost 2 seasons.
Oh, that's awesome.
Uh, so we're big. It's awesome.
Yeah, up there it's you got all that. You got like the fresh wood, the nice place outdoors to nice smoke and chill. I feel like I don't know. I feel like
Not the-
Queens just sucks. It's just too close. Everybody's just too close to each other. I don't like doing anything out
Dude,
here. I don't even like going outside.
Schenectady is like Queens and the Bronx, man.
Yeah, it's that shit. Yeah, it's too close to
Like my
everybody.
like my neighbors. So on one side, the house is separated by their driveway. So that's how close our houses are, is a
Yeah, yeah,
driveway. And then the other
yeah.
house, we're separated by my driveway and their driveway. And everyone has like small lots.
I just want to get away from him. I want to be away from people. I like to be in the woods
That's
somewhere
why I'm
hidden.
I'm about to I'm about to move up by VIP Morphs. I think I'm gonna get a farm up there because
Nice. Oh yeah.
he's in like the Cobble Skills area, and I want fucking I'm all about homegrown. So I want to grow my chickens and eat them, and ducks,
It's
and
the best way
I
to do
want
it.
lamb and all that shit. You know.
Hell yeah, I'm the same way. I wanna have a farm and just grow everything and just live off the land. You know what I mean?
Hell
Vegetables,
yeah,
grow everything. I love that stuff.
we do that now with the rabbits. We breed rabbits solely for feeding us,
That's
and
awesome.
oh, it's so good. You know, it's something that
Hell
was
yeah.
passed on to me from my father. So, shh, or you're not playing video games. Um, we next year we'll have 8 female rabbits breeding, so we'll be producing
That's cool.
quite a bit of bunny meat. So we're excited about that because,
For sure.
man,
I wish
rabbits.
out here we don't got that space.
You don't need
We
that
don't
much
got,
space for rabbits.
but we don't even. Yeah, but I don't know. Rabbits. I think I need more space than what I have though, for sure.
Yeah, you just stack them high.
Yeah.
You know, you do these hutches. Like this one guy, he does the hutch is like 8 feet by 2 feet. And then he has 2 levels, and then he
Nice.
has 3 females, 1 male, and he produces a shit ton of rabbits.
Let's start doing that.
Dave, I'm about
I'm not.
I'm actually hour and a half away from Lake George. Ballers. I like Lake George.
Yeah, Lake George is awesome. My
But I want
brother
to
has
leave New
property up.
York.
Yeah, my brother has property up in Liberty,
Okay.
so I go up there to hang out. But yeah, I want to get out of here too. I don't know. I want to go somewhere. I don't know where yet, but somewhere
North
better.
Carolina on my zone. It's on my
Nice.
radar. Yeah, better gun laws, better hunting.
Absolutely. I was thinking Colorado or Arizona.
Oh yeah. Vinny, you're getting your rabbit stew tomorrow. I forgot to remind you that. I'm going to VIP Morphs. I do all of his clothing. And I gotta deliver a couple hoodies he ordered and
Nice.
rabbit stew and 2 hopper mice. First
That's awesome.
animal. Yeah, Brian may be moving far, far up north by the lakes. Fuck that. I don't see.
Yeah,
That's the one thing about with like. I don't really want to go where it's colder, but
that's. I'm trying to get away a little from the cold too. I'm trying to get away from the snow, all this shit. I'm done with it.
don't count on Dave. Don't count on David Cease adopting you. I've been asking him to adopt me for a while. He won't do it. I clean snake poop. Yeah, I did too, and I come with minions that clean snake poop too.
Nice. That's the advantage of having children. I don't have that. I gotta do it myself.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I only got one. The other two just getting away. Mario only cares about his snake, and Jenny just wants to just hold him. But she always it's when you're hustling, it's not time to hold snakes. It's like because we get we do it like in sections.
Yeah.
It's a revolving door, and then plus all the other shit we breed with all the geckos.
Yeah, that's nice. I used to before I started ball pythons, I used to breed bearded dragons for like 6 years. Those were fun. But it was a shitload of bearded dragons. Those things
Really?
were produced. Yeah, they were like obviously they lay so many eggs, and they'll retain sperm for like 2, 3 months, 4 months sometimes, and just reproduce and make more babies, more babies. At one point, I had an incubator. It was like I had like 300 bearded dragon baby eggs, like eggs in there, and I'm like, yo, where the hell did all these eggs come from? Like I didn't even realize how many eggs were like just accumulating. But it was
That's a
fun.
lot of pinhead crickets. Just feeding them.
Yeah,
Holy shit.
crickets and dubia roaches too. Like I used to breed my dubia roaches. It was a pain in the ass. It definitely a lot of maintenance, a lot of stuff, and I switched because my cousin used to be into snakes a lot, and he used to live in South Carolina, so he used to deal with a lot of like venomous stuff, and he came up
Yeah.
here and he grabbed some snakes. He had some snakes, and he had left on vacation for a month, and he had a gravid female. He had racer snakes, black racers. So it was like he's like, "Yo, can you watch him for me?" He had a few other things also, you know, like he had an alligator, a baby alligator, and shit. So he's like, "Yo, I just want you to watch my reptiles." I was the only person that was willing to do it since I had the lizards, and you know, you really don't find anybody out here that would watch reptiles. They're all afraid of them. And I had to feed everything. He had like scorpions, death stalker scorpions, and tarantulas, and all this shit. And yeah, his snake laid eggs, and it was like so cool and fascinating. I was there the whole process, and I watched him hatch and everything. And I was like, I just like from that watching that, I was like, you know what, this is actually pretty cool. Like to watch a snake once it comes out, it's already like swarming like crazy. It was like really cool. It's yeah, and then I
Oh,
switched
yeah.
over. I was like a lot less maintenance. You know, I don't have as much time as I did, so bearded dragons definitely take up a lot of time, a lot of cleaning. Yeah, you always got to be on top of them every day. You got to be in there doing something. So then I
Yeah.
switched. I slowly transitioned into snakes.
Fuck, it's coming back. Yeah, the snakes. I mean, that's the one thing. Like we breed, so we breed ball pythons. Hopefully, this year will be the first year we're producing red tail boas, and then I
Nice.
breed crested geckos, gargoyle geckos, lychees, tokays, and morning geckos.
Nice.
So it's a variety, you
Yeah,
know,
it's
because
nice though. You know, you always got something different, something, you know, exciting going on.
yeah, and you know, with the downtime with the ball python world, like so. The reason why I expanded so big with the New Caledonians was because you have so much downtime. You know, my first
Yep.
year I had 3 clutches. My second year I had 7. I didn't, you know, it wasn't like, you know, it happens fast at that scale. Um, and it's the geckos keep it's like a present that keeps giving, you know,
Yeah.
because they just keep dropping eggs.
Yeah, it's awesome. Yeah, it's the same like the lizards. The lizards are really cool for that. You know, like they're just always dropping. They breed quick, and they lay a lot. You know, well not geckos. Geckos is like one or two like 2 eggs. They don't lay a lot of eggs, right? I never bred geckos, so
Well,
I don't know.
they lay, so the New Caledonians, like the cresteds, they lay 2 eggs at a time, but
Yeah.
they'll have 5 or 6 clutches.
Wow.
They'll have 5 to 7 clutches.
And
So
that's
it's
in
10
how
to
long of a
14
span? Like how long of
1
a
year.
span do they, in 1 year they have that many clutches? Wow, that's crazy.
Yeah, and then they do cool downs. You'll stop getting eggs around November, and then February comes along, and they're back at it. So we just got
That's
our
cool.
first. We only kept the male in with our gargoyles because I have one male that I rotate between 6 females. He's got the life. He's banging 6 bitches.
That's it.
But
He's got the good life.
he I finally we got duds last week, and then earlier this week we got our first clutch of you know, good eggs. And then my female Cresty started dropping duds. So now what the fuck is that cat doing? I think he's on the fucking leechy tank. Fucking kill him. He's on my leechy tank. Yep, on the leechy tank. Yep. Yeah, so now now we started putting the eyelash geckos or the crescent geckos in. Um and that will be taken over because we had so many. Like, thank God I was able to rehome 50 of them last New
Wow.
Hampshire show.
Nice.
But
That's good.
I had them at like they were priced to sell. You know, when you're feeding over 200 geckos every other day, it's a lot.
Oh,
And
I
then I'm
trust
like,
me. Like I know how it goes with the lizards. Forget about it. It's like they eat. They can eat. You know what I mean?
hell yeah. And you were dealing with beardies. I mean,
Every
what
day
is
they
it?
had to eat
They got to eat multiple times a day too, right? Don't you feed
multiple
them?
times a day. Yeah, yeah. Morning, night, or like, and they
Is
gotta give
morning
them
night?
greens. And you gotta like, yeah, it was like a pain in the ass when you started breeding because they, like I said, they had so many like it'll be. I had a few nice big girls. They were like white. They were white German giants. So they were huge. And one year when I first got them, I had gotten a whole clutch. It was like three females and a male, all white German giants. They were beautiful. They had like peach stripes down their back. Like they look really nice, cool looking dragons. And what the male had escaped his tank and he jumped in with the females. I didn't have covers, you know. I had tall tanks, they were like 55 gallons, and this dude jumped out of his tank and he just started hitting up females. He was jumping into female, and then like the female tanks, and I'm like, yo, this motherfucker. So yeah, and this one girl just like she got gravid. She laid first 18 eggs, and then like 30 days, a month later, she laid another 21 eggs, and then another month she laid another like 15 eggs, and I was like, I just had so many eggs from like it was just yeah, it gets overwhelming with all these, and these babies eat. They eat, and you have to keep them separated. You can't have too many together because they start eating each other, you know. So it's like it's
Yeah.
definitely a lot of work.
Yeah. My buddy Jeff had some really nice. Stop doing that. All right. So your tablet's done. I'll take it away from you. If I see you punching your screen again, you're losing it. Yeah. Um, when he was telling me the details about it, about breeding, because he had like a really nice red, and then he had a zero. You know, the
Yeah,
all that's what
I
the white
I
ones
I
are,
had
right?
I had
Zeros.
zeros. I had wiblets. I had a lot of stuff,
Well, he was explaining that you got to feed them like out of the egg. They're eating like 10 pinheads twice a
dude.
day,
Dude, yo, they don't stop eating these fucking things. They don't stop eating. They don't stop. They love to
and
eat.
that's like thousands. I mean, if you have 10 babies eating 20 a day, that's already 200.
Dude,
So in a week, that's 1400. I mean, yeah, 1400. So now you're
bro.
talking, that's just 10. What if you have 100 of them? Now you're
Yeah,
talking
that's
14,000 crickets
exactly.
a week.
Dude, I used to buy crickets and when I was doing it, I was coming across on Craigslist. People were getting rid of like their dubia collections. You know, a lot of people, after a while, some people just got sick of them or they didn't want them. And I would just be buying people's dubia collections and be like 500 dubias breeding and everything. So I'll just keep adding, and it still was like never enough. I was just like so many dubias, just like not enough food. I'm like going crazy. I was like, holy shit, these fuckers. And like I started finding like reptile stores, and I was selling like wholesale. I was getting them off wholesale, so that was good. But yeah, they get overwhelming when you have too many mouths to feed. You know what I mean? Like you just want to move them sometimes. You can't hold on to all of them.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the one thing I can say about the ball pythons. It's a little bit easier because you only feed them once a week. And then we produce our own rodents, so
And it's so much easier. We get so many like I do my own rats also. I don't do a lot, but I do enough to like feed my collection. You know what I mean? But it's great. You get a lot of rats and they last compared to what you're feeding. You know what I mean? Like you said, you feed once a week. You got time to produce rats. You have enough rats breeding. You know what I mean? That's nothing because they start dropping babies. Once rats start, they don't stop.
yeah. Yeah, we're at a point. I just I just replenished. I just did new. I got 8 new colonies I started last month, and then I got another 8 new colonies this month because I got, rotating out the old ones,
Yep,
and I can't wait for like 2 more months. 2 more months, I'll be filling up the freezer with them because I'll be overproducing,
yep. Yeah, I
and it'll be
was
perfect time.
I cut down a little. I had cut down a little bit last year. My collection. I had maybe 15 like colonies. Just breeding like crazy. I had 3 or 4 females to a male, and they're just like popping out rats like crazy. They were moving fast because here in Queens you don't find rats, and they're expensive as hell down here. They're crazy to go to a store and buy
Cheaper than
rats.
upstate.
Are
Dude.
they? You think? I don't know. They're wild. What are you paying up there for? Like, what are they at stores? The stores charge like $5.
So when I went upstate and I came up here when I realized that I was going to move back upstate because I owned this house since 06 and we decided to move back up. I went to the first store and the guy was like, I was like, how much are mice? And he's like $350. I'm like, oh,
Oh,
that's
damn.
expensive. I'm
Yeah.
like, well, how much are hoppers? He's like, $350. All mice are $350, every size. I was like, are you fucking serious? I'm like, how much are rats? He's like, $7. I was like,
Holy
what?
shit.
So
That's
this one
crazy.
guy sells smalls and smaller rats $7, and I mean you can pay. I think he sells a jumbo rat at like $16.
That's
Um,
crazy.
and then I found that this other store that's by my house, they sell them, and they sell a small rat. I think is $6, $5 or $6 for a small, which isn't even a small. It's more of like a weaned. And a medium rat is like $8, and a large rat is $12, and a jumbo rat is $15.
That's crazy. Holy
Uh,
shit.
and I had like a small breeding program when I lived down there, and I was just supplementing with I would bounce back and forth between Reptile Deli, between Brian at Reptile Deli or Dave and Adam at Komodo Reptiles,
Yeah.
and so Brian was out of the picture because Brian's all the way far on Long Island. He wasn't delivering to upstate New York. And then Komodo, they said, "Oh, we'll do a delivery, but there's gonna be a minimum." And I'm like, "All right, well, what's the minimum?" They're like $1,000, and I was like, "Holy shit!"
Yeah.
Like, there's no way I'm gonna be able to do that. So I asked them, like maybe I'll drive down there, and they
Yeah.
wouldn't. They wouldn't let me. They wouldn't let me drive down there. They said it has to be to a resident. So the way I was doing it was I was actually driving down to my father's house and doing orders and then driving up until I got all
Wow.
my racks all set up and until my breeding facility was set. But
Yep.
I really wasn't killing it with the rodents. Like I didn't really learn how to be a good rat breeder until I met VIP Morphs. Um, he had rats listed on Craigslist, and I was like, I answered him. I said, "Oh, it's for ball pythons." I'm like, "Do you have ball pythons?" We're texting back and forth. He's like, "Yeah," and I'm like, "Well, how many colonies you have?" And he was like, "Oh, I have 13." And I'm like, "How many snakes you got?" And he's like, "Oh, I got around 100." And I'm going, "I have the same amount of snakes, and I have 24 colonies, and I'm fucking buying rats off of you. What the fuck am I doing wrong?" Like,
Yeah.
so, it's obviously bloodlines is a big part of it. And, Elliot, I don't know how much for a rabbit. I've never even inquired, but, so I went and he has a shed set up that's fucking just, his shed doesn't go below 68 or above 75 any day of the year. It's a
That's
fully
awesome.
controlled environment, and his bloodlines, he averages 20 to 25 pups per litter.
That's good. Yeah,
So,
definitely plays a role. That definitely helps a lot.
so I must have bought like 60 females off him, and I started crossing my animals with his animals, and now officially I'm averaging 20 to 25 per litter as well. But it just shows, when when you meet these OGs in the game, you gotta talk to them, pick their brain
Yeah,
because
for sure.
They've been
Like,
there. They've been there. They've done that.
absolutely, absolutely. I'm not
Keep them.
no pro rat breeder. I think I can do better, but I gotta get some skills on that. But I do good. Can't complain. I get some rat pups. I got each tub has some babies going at all times, so I feel like I'm doing something right.
I mean, if you downsized your colonies, then you have to be doing something right.
Yeah,
You know, it's a big part of road of snake breeding is the rats. I mean,
absolutely, absolutely.
what do
That
you get?
before this, I was spending a fortune buying rats to feed these snakes. You know what I mean? It gets to you. You know, it adds up.
Oh yeah, I mean, I was even when my collection was small, and I was still spending. So I was spending like I would go back and forth. One week would be Komodo because Komodo had a $75 minimum, and then Reptile Deli had a 150 minimum to my house. So I was one week I would order from one, and the next week I'd order from the other. But I was averaging like $600 a month on fucking rodents, and that's like
Yep.
some people pay that in a car payment, or a
No,
mortgage.
absolutely. It's not cheap. It's not a little bit of money, you know what I mean? Especially just that's just feed, you know what I'm saying?
I got another rack at a garage sale this morning. Texas got. I gotta say, man, Dave gets the craziest shit in Texas, and like Texas is on my radar too. I wouldn't mind moving to Texas because they got cool cool laws. They got wild
Yeah,
animals.
yeah, I hear it's nice out there. I've never been to Texas, but I hear it's pretty cool out there. It's nice.
Yeah, it's I want I never I don't travel. I went to Baton Rouge on a work trip a couple years ago. But I want to go to Texas. I want to go hog hunting in Texas.
Yeah, that would be fun.
I watch those videos of those dudes in helicopters picking off hogs.
That shit right there is fun as looks fun as hell. I would love to do that.
Hell yeah, man. And I mean,
Go shoot some.
there's so many states where you can do that,
I know.
like
And we're in like one of the shittiest states for that.
oh yeah, I mean, it's I never hunted. I want to hunt.
Oh,
I
I
just
love it.
always I just want to make sure first off in upstate New York, it's crazy cuz like to be able to find a spot to hunt is like impossible.
Well, yeah,
'Cause,
hunting state land and shit. It's too many people out there. So you gotta be careful.
yeah, I don't want to get shot. I feel like,
Yeah,
you know,
it's nice when you have your own property. You know what I mean? Like my brothers have a property, so like that's where I go hunting up there. You know, they got like it's like 85 acres, so it's good, decent. You know what I'm saying?
cool.
But
Is there
yeah,
any extra deer for me? Can I go hunting up there?
there should be. Why not?
I want
Come
to
hunt.
fucking I just my whole thing about hunting deer was I want to make sure that I want to do everything. I want a one-stop shop. I want the deer hanging on my off my garage
Yeah,
and, break out the table and do all the processing myself.
that's the best way to do it. That's fun. You know what I mean? That's the best part. We
And
could like we've done it plenty of times. Sometimes you get tired after the hunts, you'll drop it off. But yeah, that's the best part. I feel like you get that like when you're on your property, you get it, you bring it into your shed, you hang it up, you got the deer right there. You know what I mean? Do what you got to do. It makes the hunt even better or whatever you're hunting. I would
you
love to
can
do
hunt
some coyote
crackheads.
hunting.
Yeah.
Let's go. Where are we hunting crackheads? I'm coming to the Bronx. Where are we going? South Jamaica? Where you want to go?
You're in the wrong country. You got to go to the Philippines to do that where they have martial law. Philippines has martial law.
Do they?
If you know
Damn.
if someone takes drugs or sells drugs, you can legally kill them.
Damn, that's
That
crazy.
so the president came up with that, and they had a horrible opium issue, and they were able to solve their drug problem within 6 months because people were just killing each other and just killing all the drug dealers, killing all the drug addicts. And if you were a drug addict, they told you to go to jail and surrender yourself into rehab. So the jails were giving free rehab. So like thousands and thousands of people went into rehab, went to jail, and they were
That's
able
wild.
to resolve their drug problem within 1 year.
There you go. Look
But
at
that's
that.
what happens when your president is a fucking ex-military psycho. Butchering
Hey,
a
put him
deer
in
is
line.
he
You got the
did. I
job
mean,
done. You got the job
shit,
done.
he fucking did. Ain't no problem out there. Butchering deer isn't bad unless it's really cold and you lose feeling in your hands.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that sucks.
I just I just want to do it. I mean, I'm learning so much about, like, how important it is to get that good shot so the meat doesn't have that adrenaline.
Yeah,
And, you know, crossing your fingers that you got the best weather so you could fucking hang that thing for 4 days and get every drip and drop of blood out of it so that the meat is absolutely perfect.
absolutely. That is, yeah. A lot plays a factor. You know what I mean? There's things you learn as you go. Little tricks of the trade. I've been doing it since for a while. I grew up. Well, the first time I went hunting, I was like 12 years old.
Yeah, so we didn't hunt. My father hunted in the backyard. He killed my pet bunnies.
Yeah, still hunt.
Is that funny,
Come
Mario?
come back with dinner. Come back with dinner. That's it.
Yeah, he fucking didn't. He still lives down there. We're moving him upstate next summer. I can't wait because stresses me out, especially after that storm. They got 20 inches of snow.
Yeah,
This guy got the worst driveway, but he didn't want to move. He wanted to stay in Westchester. But
yeah.
my son Mario has been negotiating, getting him to move up here. So
Yeah.
you
Fucking
know
this
what
snow was fucked
age?
up.
So the rabbits, I like to go. I like to do it at least 15 weeks. So they're nice size, so I can get at least 4 or 5 pounds per rabbit of meat.
Nice.
Um, yeah, if you go, the bigger the better. Um, I think because then you just have more meat. But what do you say? But it's good. We got how many more rabbits we got in the freezer? Yeah, we got 3 more left. Um, like I said, we got 2 rabbits. It's about 2 rabbits that I'm bringing to Vinny tomorrow, so I'll be able to feed Vinny. Vinny hasn't had rabbit in years, like over 20 years.
Wow.
So
Rabbit's
he
good.
wanted me to
Yeah,
bring him up rabbit.
I love rabbit. I haven't had a while. Make a nice stew.
Yeah, it's amazing because it's super healthy too.
Yeah.
And it's an actual meat that you eat, and it's like energetic. You don't eat rabbit stew when you're like tired after, like, oh fuck, I'm so fat. You eat
Yeah,
that and
definitely
you're
not.
like,
It's light. Yeah. It's not a heavy meat. I feel the same for like venison. It's not a heavy, you know what I mean? It's something light. Deer.
Oh, see, Headhunter Exotics is teaching me. Like I love pork, man. That's why I want. That's why I want to go to Texas. I watch these videos, man. It just looks so fucking awesome. And then you can hunt with your awesome weapons too.
Yep.
I just, dude, just give me a side by side and my rifle and fucking. I just want to go, man. Georgia is big. When I had hardwired exotics on here, and he was telling me like the hunting stuff. They can drop 18 deer a year in Georgia.
Oh, that's
18.
crazy. Holy shit. That's wild.
Yeah, and you can drop as many as you don't even need tags to hunt hogs in Georgia. So he's like, it's great, man. He's like, I go out in the woods in my side by side and go hunting hogs at nighttime. I'm like, fuck, man, that's what I want to do.
Hell yeah. Yeah, I know. It's that sounds fun as hell. I wish I could do that. You just go out and get a bunch of fucking hunting in. Out here, once you kill a deer or two, you're done for the season.
Yeah, exactly. Unless you do it under the radar.
Yeah.
Wild hogs taste worse than dirty copper pennies. I don't know, man. I've never had wild hog, but I hear like I have A&R Geckos does a hog trip, and he goes out and hunts hog, and then and then they clean it, process it, and they ship it back to him, and they ship it to Yonkers. And he swears by it. He does it every year. Yeah, they're a very invasive animal.
Yeah.
Pigs in general are just my friend has lots of pigs, and you can see what the fucking pigs do to our property, man. They fuck shit up, pigs.
Man, I found pigs over here in a park by my house. Somebody had let little potbelly pigs over there, and I took them in, to give them a home till I found them off a little farm or something to give them to. And man, I had them here for 10 days. These motherfuckers wreaked havoc in my house. So I was like, nah, yeah, I don't want pigs. Not now. You gotta have outdoors. You cannot have pigs inside. You cannot do that shit. They were
With their
cool and
little,
all and cute, but they destroy everything.
and they're not that big. They're not that small.
No.
So my friend Vanessa breeds potbellies. She has like multiple pairs of them, and they're fucking cute. I can tell you that much, man. We showed up when them little piglets were like 2 weeks old,
Yeah.
and they were fucking cute, man. They're
Hell yeah, for sure. I love them. They're great. They're awesome. I loved having them, but they're that's how the pigs are pigs. They destroy everything. They don't give a shit. They chew
yeah,
on anything they find in front of them. They don't leave nothing.
yeah, being close to 300 pounds. That's what I'm saying. These potbelly pigs we saw, man. I was like, I thought they were small. I had the wrong. I pictured them to be like maybe 100 pounds, not like this massive fucking animal.
Yeah, yeah.
And they don't got bacon. You're a massive animal, Mario. He just called me a fat animal and a chubby animal. Thanks, Mario. I'm gonna cry myself to sleep now. I appreciate it, buddy. I'm a
Damn,
chubby kid. You're a chubby kid.
damn, it's good to be chubby, eating good. I don't know how it goes. It's nice.
Shh.
We stay warm
Yeah,
in these cold New York winters.
I know. My problem is this COVID shit, man. It's got me on lockdown.
Yeah, I know. It sucks. One thing I can say, I gotta knock on wood though, I don't get sick. I have not even had like a flu in like I'm gonna say like 16 years, 17. I don't get sick. It's like the craziest thing. This one time when I was like 20 years old, I got like 105 fever for like 4 or 5 days. And after that, that's it. My body just like fights off everything, and I never get sick. It's the greatest thing ever. Can't complain.
I wish, man. I'm fucking opposite. Opposite. I get sick as a dog twice a year. So I'm good. This is my winter FU, and then and then the and then springtime I'll get another FU where I'll be out of commission for 10 days. And this time it was rough. I felt so sick on Monday, and Monday's rodent cleaning day, and
Yeah,
I was like, the storm. Thank God the storm saved me because in 3 years of having a decent sized rodent facility, cleaning, and
yeah,
you got to clean before garbage day,
absolutely.
and Monday night hit, and it was time to clean, and I went down there, and I was dizzy. I had a fever. I was like, there's just no. I went down there. I told my wife, I was like, fuck this. I'm not doing it. I'm going to go to sleep and I'm going to wake up early and do it in the morning. Like, that's going to happen. And
Yeah.
all of a sudden, I go to bed and I get a phone call from the garbage company saying that due to the storm, they're coming a day later. I was like, awesome.
There you go.
So
That
I
was clutch.
Oh, hell yeah, man. It definitely worked out. My girl says I turn into a bitch when I get sick. My wife just said all guys do.
Good thing I don't get sick. I'm not a bitch. I'm an asshole at all times.
I think it's time to go to bed, Mario. I think it's time to go to bed. In the zone with Roblox. Mad colds are the worst. So, how many clutches are you projecting this year?
Um, for this year, I'm gonna have a few. I'm hoping maybe around like probably like 11 on there.
Nice.
Yeah. So, like I said, I should have a few. I'm hoping to hit some puzzles this year. And then like I said, I have some chocolate stuff I'm working, some bongo stuff, and I'm trying to work my imports, trying to figure them out. This year is the year I get like I'm getting closer because like I said, the male is breeding back to his daughter. I got a male breeding back to his mother. Hopefully, I see some. If anything has any supers or anything, I could figure out what's going on with them. Be pretty cool. I'm really interested in that import male because that yellow belly gene he throws out. It's just really really odd, very bright. It's not like your typical yellow belly stuff. So it looks like the pattern, but the color is just brighter. So it's pretty cool. It's fun. I feel like that's the fun stuff. Is like the surprise in every clutch when you work with like imports because you don't know what you're gonna get ever.
Yeah, because you don't know what it's going to do. I mean, it's amazing how you can expect something and get the direct opposite. I mean, even
Yep.
just working with any gene.
Yeah, like this cool calico I produced with like that crazy orange ringer, and like his whole background's like all orange, and it's really cool. Like I want to see what I'm hoping I hit something. I hope the yellow belly connects with his whatever his daughter has, and I see a super. I don't know, figure out what it is. If it's an ivory or if it's something else, at least I have a better idea of what I'm working with. So we'll see what happens over there.
Yeah.
That's pretty
Well,
cool.
hopefully it leans towards, the asphalt or gravel world.
I'm hoping it's on that side. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
it would be
Yeah.
pretty
You
pretty
get the white
interesting.
thing, it's like, okay, we know what it is now. But then
Exactly.
what if you get something that looks different than a super asphalt or looks different than a super gravel?
And
You know.
that's what we go for. That's what we're aiming for. You know what I mean? So I didn't have luck. Uh, I bred him to a yellow belly. When I got him, I picked up a yellow belly. Well, she was supposed to be yellow belly. I got her from Outback. I went to a show and I saw her. she was labeled as yellow belly, but I don't think she was yellow belly. I think she was something else. And I got like funky snakes out of her, and so I missed on making any type of super, and then I put him to a pastel yellow belly, and I I missed on anything that would be like super, but I know there's a yellow belly in him, so I know there's got to be, it has to connect with yellow belly because everything he's making is like yellow bellies. You know what I mean? Everything, and it's
Yeah.
and he has like a dominant gene because it's like everything showing is all his gene, like his gene comes out in all the snakes. It's really weird. So I want to figure out what's going on. All the snakes have like his belly tracking and look like that yellow belly that he's working with. So it's like such a dominant gene. So it's really got me like trying to figure it out. It's really interesting.
Yeah.
I've never hit a normal with him.
Really?
Yeah. So I never hit like just like a classic. You know what I mean? I have yet to hit a classic from him, like just a regular wild caught looking animal. So that's what's really interesting about him.
So maybe he's a super form.
Yeah, I don't know. Let's see. So
You
that's
may
what
have
I'm
to
trying.
you may have to just breed him to like a recessive, or a normal. I try
Yeah.
to I try to I don't have a breeder normal, female
Yeah,
normal,
I
but
have no normals, but that's my thing too. So it's like I try to breed him to like something that has like the least amount of genes that I know how to distinguish if something crazy comes out, you know? So his first one was like a pastel lesser. Yeah, for sure.
yeah, they're
I'll
the
I'll
chat.
grab him right now. I'll grab him right now. Give me a second. Check, see
Yeah,
if I
we've
can
been
show him
talking
off a
about
little
this.
bit.
Cool. You see that Mario passed out instantly. You ain't talking trash no more, buddy.
Talk to everybody. See
Oh,
what's
you're
going on.
faking? You little faker.
Well, this is him. This is pattern. It's really weird. It's definitely a two gene animal. Like I said before, is I don't know what he that second gene. I can't pinpoint it. I want to say it's like an HRA, something like that. It's like in that line. You know what I mean? But I can't pinpoint exactly. He has really tracky belly. See,
Yeah, and he's high blushing.
yeah, really high blushing. His daughter is a pastel lesser yellow belly, but she's like, and I guess whatever the other gene is, and she's just so bright and just held her color like super bright her whole time. And I'm like, I don't know what it is. It's really something interesting. Like I said, that female looks almost like a pastel lesser het red exanthic, something like that. But I don't know. I don't know. It's really something I'm trying to figure out. It's
Yeah,
really cool.
you may have to find some normals. Find a
And just
normal to
like,
breed to it.
yeah, I know I gotta break it up and figure it out and see what's going on. See if any normals come out at all. Like I said, I haven't had any normals from him. Everything comes out with like belly trackings and like the way he like either it comes out like a yellow belly or it comes out like his other like the other gene. So it's really confusing.
Yeah, you got to get some good pics of it and send it to Scales from the Crypt.
Yeah, I'll get pictures of him. He doesn't
He's
want to sit still. He wants to like he wants to get it
great.
he wants to get in that tub. He wants to start breeding. He's a crazy breeder. This boy doesn't leave anything. Once he gets in, he locks in like the first hour.
Yeah, he does have some dark blacks on him.
Yeah, it's like you see that like you can see his alien heads almost like an Enchi, but not like just a wide the way they I don't know. I can't figure out what he is. But yeah, he breeds to everything. So yeah, we'll see what we get. I was like I said, I had that bongo male that that I've been breeding to black pastel for so long. He's like a 5 gene bongo. He hasn't got her gravid. I've been putting him to this chocolate sable female I have, and she looks like she's gravid. But I also dropped this male in there just in case he didn't do the job, because I see he didn't get my one female pregnant. So just I don't want to miss another female for this season. So I dropped him in there. So he locked with her right away. So we'll see what the clutch comes out with. It'll be pretty cool to see his combo in some chocolate too. See what it does. Like I have an idea of what it does to different combos because I've had 3 clutches with him already. So I just gotta find out like if there's a super or something like that. But yeah, it's really cool. Like it really wacky alien heads, like really just stretched out a little bit. So
Yeah, because that whole like with the white working its way up is similar to like what cinnamon and black pastel do, but it's
yeah,
clearly not. Like
definitely
it's
not. Yeah, definitely not. Like I said, that's why to me it was like more like on the like what a red exanthic would look like, something like that.
I
So
don't
it's
know.
like
I think I'm pretty sure the HRA king, I would say, is scales from the crypt. If you're
I'll
collecting,
get him some pictures.
yeah, I mean, granted, Dave has his fucking hands in everything,
Yeah,
but he loves his HRAs, and he has quite a bit of HRA combos, so he'll definitely be able to give you an idea.
yeah, for sure. I'll definitely, if I can get some more info, like if somebody knows, like it's hard to to get info on some snakes. It's like if people don't work a gene, it's hard to like just show a snake. There's so many snakes that look similar, even with different morphs. It's hard to get a perfect idea unless you start breeding it out and figuring it out.
Hands in every depends on what she looks like. I don't know. I don't know about you, David. Yeah, I definitely look forward to this year because this year will be every year I try to break my record. Last year was 15 clutches, and
Nice.
I already got one down this year. So I'm waiting. There's some snakes that because I have a lot of double recessive projects,
Yeah, I
and
gotta start that.
it's a good investment. And I mean my whole thing is I like to work with what I like.
Absolutely. I
So
feel like that's the best way to do it. You know what I mean? Just work what
but
you like.
I keep starting these. I started with the clown hypo, and then I got into the pied orange ghost, and then I went albino pied. I added albino pied, and then I added desert ghost pied, and
Nice.
then Sal. I ended up with double heck candy pies from Gomez Python. So now I have a candy pie project, which
Yep.
will intertwine in the because I have a male pied het albino. So that'll be a perfect candidate to breed to the 2 pastel double hets I got from him.
Yep.
So I'm kind of at the point where I'm like, I got a lot of projects to exhaust. And then my long-term goal is to obviously produce visuals and then start introducing them to each other.
Yep.
Um, I traded and got a Mojave orange ghost genetic stripe male,
Nice.
and I didn't have a thing for genetic stripe. I really
You
didn't.
know,
Genetic stripe
I'm
didn't really hit me.
I'm the same way, and I just picked up a pastel genetic stripe female, young female, just cause I don't know, she looked really good.
Yeah, I mean, so I got this male, and then all of a sudden now, like everyone's back into the genetic stripe because I mean, you can remember. I mean, you go to White Plains show.
Yeah, yeah,
All right, so you got to come see me, and once that opens up, I'm in the annex room. I've been vending White Plains for 4 years.
definitely come. I
Uh,
I've never vended. I wanted to start obviously like 2020. That's when I started like the Repti chip and all that. I was gonna start vending, and then obviously this whole COVID thing happened, so I never really had a chance. So I would love to do it. You know what I mean?
I mean, if you got a reliable car, I
Yeah,
don't think Saratoga. I think closer to wintertime next year. This year, next winter season, I think the shows will be opening. I think Saratoga will happen. I don't think there's a Saratoga supposed to happen in March, and I don't see it happening. But hopefully by the end of 2021, New York will start opening up.
yeah,
But that's a good show. Then you come up. Well, you said you got family up here. That's Saratoga Springs.
yeah. I don't know.
So
Me, I don't mind the drive. I got my pickup truck. I'll come. I got no problem. Take a road trips all day.
um, but yeah, the I forgot what the whole purpose. Oh, so White Plains was like it seemed like when I got back into ball pythons, everyone had genetic stripe bananas. Everything was like genetic stripe or banana head genetic stripe. It just seemed like every fucking table had banana head genetic stripe.
Yeah,
Jose, catch you later, brother.
that was it.
Yeah, I just missed that. Um, but I traded a gargoyle and a couple breeder female crested geckos, and I ended up with this genetic stripe, Mojave orange ghost. Um, and I kind of had him on the sidelines. I was like, I'll just introduce him to other projects down the road. And then last season, I said, fuck it, let me put him with a pastel. I have like 9 pastels, so I was like,
Yeah,
I'll make some double hets, hold back some females, you know. Um, it was Shane from Small Towns Exotics talks about how that's what got him into ball pythons, got him back in was the genetic stripe. So after I did a live stream with him and we talked about it. I was like, fuck, you know what? Maybe I'll fucking breed it, and that's what I did. And I ended up holding back a pastel and a Pistavi double het OG genetic stripe.
nice.
So once again, it's addition to another fucking double recessive project.
Yeah,
But
I love the striped animals though. Like genetic stripe. I'm a big fan of the tri-stripe, but those things are fucking they're so expensive right now. It's ridiculous.
I can't wait till they go down.
I love the tri-stripe stuff.
Oh my god. Castro Constrictors bred head to head and hit 2 of them.
Nice.
And they're
Nice.
fucking beautiful. I
Yeah,
mean,
man. Yeah, I would love to get some of that. Some
so
tri-stripe
bright.
stuff in my collection. Yeah, that's definitely a gene I would like to work.
Yeah, I would love to do tri-stripe desert ghost.
Yes. Oh man, 100%. Those things look insane.
Yeah, I mean, with the amount of cleaning that the tri-stripe does and the brightening, and then you add desert ghost to magnify that even more.
Yeah.
Definitely a
Oh
cool
man.
snake, but I mean,
Definitely,
I think
definitely.
het tri-stripes are still going for like $600.
Dude, they're not cheap. I was looking right now, like I want to pick up a new female, and I was like, oh, let me take a look at tri-stripes. I'm like, 3 grand, 3,500. Like, damn. I was like, holy shit, when the hell did they get up here? Like, but yeah, they're nice. They're really good. They're really nice looking snakes.
There's sleeper morphs out there. Like I didn't realize with TSK Xanthic.
Yeah,
So I bought a group of TSK Xanthics, and I was like, I'm just gonna prove them out. Because like if I buy a het, I won't sell it as a het unless I prove it out. It's just because I don't want to be that guy that sells a het that's not a het, you know.
yep, absolutely. I'm the same way.
And I got I you know I bought I actually did sell one of them to my buddy Castro, but I kept one male and 3 females, all hets. And one of the girls gave me 2 eggs. And when I cut that fucking egg open and I saw that TSK Exantic, now I'm like sold. And I was like, wow, this thing's so beautiful. But then I looked on Morph Market and I saw, I'm like, there's only like 60 of them on Morph Market. I was like, holy
Yeah.
fuck, I had this treasure the whole fucking time. I've had these snakes for a couple of years and had no idea.
Yeah, the TSK is a nice line. Nice. I like the Xanthic stuff. It's really cool.
Yeah, I would love try stripe in the future. As I said, with the
Yep.
recessives, I want to exhaust the clown hypo project. I have so much going for the clown hypo project, and now I keep on buying. I just bought a leopard firefly het clown female and a super
Nice.
pastel OD het clown female. And then I'm working that project on both ends. I put a payment down on my first Canadian snake, my first import.
Nice.
'Cause
So
I
it's,
haven't
it's
been
always
ballsy.
exciting. It's always exciting to get the import, or like an import from, you know what I mean? It's like so accomplished.
Yeah, me and Jason were talking, and I'm like, yeah, I really want an orange dream hypo. And he was like, well, I have about 8 of them. And I'm like, males? He's like, yup. I'm like, oh, fuck.
There you go.
So he's like,
Can't say no.
oh my God, what a salesman. He sent me like 6 pictures of every snake. So I ended up buying an Orange Dream Possible Enchi hypo male 2019 that I'm
Nice.
I've already confirmed it with a couple of my Enchi breeder guys, and they're like, yeah, there's Enchi in there. Because the reason why he had it possible is because Orange Dream influences the head stamp on Enchi. So
Okay.
Enchi gets behind the eyes, it goes up 2
Yes.
times.
Yep.
If you add OD to that, it's just a little nub. It's just a little.
Yeah, just a
It
little dot. It's like a little line. I know, not even. I know what you're talking about. Right behind the eye.
behind the eyes, yeah. So that's why he couldn't. He didn't guarantee it. Um, and now I'm like, so then he was like, you got to get the snake, man. You need it in your life because now I have all these clowns. I'll breed that to my clowns and start producing the double hets, or breed that to. I have 5. No, I have 6 orange ghost het clowns.
Oh,
Uh, so
that's nice. That's a nice lineup right
I
there.
can go that route. I can go, there's some heavy hitters, and I may be breeding them at the end of this year because all my clown, they're all around like 1,500 to 1,800 grams. The problem is that my male hasn't figured out how to breed yet.
Yeah, that's the annoying part. Waiting on the male.
Waiting on the male.
Especially if you have that one male that you want to like hit to these females, and you're like, you don't want to put anything to them but this male. It's like, and he doesn't want to start breeding for you. It's just like you go crazy. Like, damn.
I'm fine breeding the pastel orange ghost het clown, but I would rather produce clown het orange ghost or clown hypos, than
Absolutely.
hypo, all hypo and then less, clown. I would rather have more clown
Absolutely.
in it. But
That's the better morph to work.
yeah, I need to he's got 4 pairings right now with tri-stripe.
I might even have to hit him up for try stuff. Try stripe.
I got his snake up there. He two live streams ago, I gave away 3 snakes on the live stream.
Nice.
Went fucking nuts. I felt bad. I gave away one, and then everyone's like, "Oh, I gave away a male double het, genetic stripe orange ghost." And then I was like, maybe I'll give away a normal double het female. So I went and gave that away, and then something happened with the chat, and someone claimed that they won. They on their screen they won, but on my screen and and they screenshotted their screen and sent it. So I was like,
Yeah.
fuck it, I'll give away a third snake. So I gave away a third snake. So now I'm sitting on. I have 4 giveaway snakes that I'm feeding, waiting for good weather to ship.
Yeah.
How
Yeah, I know.
boy.
We've been this weather. The snow sucks, and we get the cold. We got the shitty.
I know I'm watching the weather because I want I want that hypo, man. I want that OD because OD is like I totally slept on OD and I'm really kicking myself in the ass on it.
I have none, and I tell myself to get some too. I just haven't found anything like I want, like you know what I mean, with it. So I gotta find some nice puzzle stuff if I can. I don't know.
Yeah.
I need to get some more puzzle girls. That's it. Just need to add. I want to get some puzzles with some like or something recessive het puzzle or puzzle something. I just need some double. I need to start working the double recessives in here.
Yeah, it's a long run because I mean, especially if you're breeding het to het, and that's a
Yeah,
1 out of 16. But when you breed, for example, if you breed clown het hypo to a hypo het clown, now it's 1 out of 4 to hit the double. So the odds are a lot
yeah.
better. But I mean, I got my first double het in the clown hypo project 4 years ago, and I still haven't produced one.
Yeah,
You know,
it's not easy. It's you know what I mean? It's a challenge to hit them. The odds and it's just the luck of the draw, whatever you get.
yeah. I
But
mean,
it's still fun. Like anything you hatch out, you know what I mean? It's still fun to watch them pop out the eggs and shit.
I got this male that I'm pretty confident is. I produced him last year. The pairing was pastel orange dream to a fire spot nose pinstripe. And I'm
Nice.
pretty confident that this is everything. You can't really see the oranges, but it's got like these orange and reds coming out of the sides now.
Yeah, that's a really nice looking snake.
And
That's a nice
so
stripe too.
he's gonna be a big part, even though I'm fucking tired of pinstripe.
You know what? Yeah, the pinstripe. It's you can't. You know what I mean? It's very dominant, so you have to really like play it wisely. So I
The
picked up this, huh?
This is its sibling. I hit a male and a female.
Nice. That's awesome.
We're pinstripe heavy, and I'm not happy about it. Like I said, I can't fucking I'm not good at labeling pinstripe spot nose.
Yeah, it
It's
doesn't do
not.
much to it, right? The pinstripe, the spot note doesn't do much to pinstripe.
No, I mean it reduce it's so I'm good at labeling. I'm pretty sure it's on this rack. Where the fuck is it? I have a pinstripe spot nose pen. There you go. So I got this girl I produced in 2019 who's a spot nose pen. She's getting some nice weight. So it
Yeah,
does a lot of pattern reduction. You can tell how it
and
reduces the
yeah, it
head.
has those like blocky heads. Yeah.
Um, and this snake I won't sell because I assist fed this snake for 6 months.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's like you put in work on that snake.
I put in work, and then I mean now she's a fucking beast. So I feel like I feel like it'd be fucked up if I sold her, you know.
Absolutely.
But once you put pastel or fire in the mix, then it's hard to decide what is it? Is it pastel or is it fire?
Yeah. Yeah, that's why you got like when you do breedings, I guess like I try to play like I try not to just like mix everything, you know, like I would love to have a 10 gene animal, but then you just like you don't know what's in it anymore. That's the problem. You start throwing in so many genes and everything starts washing away. And it gets crazy. It's difficult to like ID them.
Yeah, and you know, especially when no one's produced them,
Yep,
then it's really
exactly. Yeah. Yep.
my favorite recessive. Yeah, tri-stripe is fucking crazy.
Yeah.
I it's definitely on my I I never really had interest in tri-stripe until I watched Castro Constrictor's video on his tri-stripe clutch. And when I saw the fucking snake, I mean, you know, some snakes don't look amazing out of the egg. That snake looks amazing out of the egg. And then when you give it once it has a couple sheds,
Yeah.
it's just gets better and better. And you know, ball python morphs, unfortunately, a lot of the morphs they wash out with age. So the few that do gain color with age, you know, I'm trying to have that in the collection, you know.
Yep. I feel the same. That's what I've noticed. I don't like, that's why I don't work a lot of clown stuff. I feel like that was my issue with clown. They brown out so much when they get older. So they always used to like turn me off on clown. Like I didn't want that. I wanted something brighter. So yeah, that's why I jumped into like once I started seeing like puzzle stuff and how it stayed a little lighter and brighter as you got older. That's why I jumped into the puzzle thing. So like
Puzzle's fucking nice.
yeah,
It's really nice.
it's really cool. Even with the simplest genes, it just looks ridiculous, like Mojaves and Lessers and stuff. They look awesome. I can't wait to see like more combos into it and see what happens. Like get some chocolate in there, get some everything else. GHI. Nobody's been having any luck with the GHI puzzles. Everybody's like missing on them.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, because that's a morph that I think I think that those dark genes will be good. Leopard, GHI, black pastel, blackhead. You know, those will be good combos in them.
Yep. Yeah, I want to get some dark stuff in there. Definitely.
I need more brighteners. I just keep on adding all these dark snakes, on holding back all these dark snakes. I never liked I had a fire sable and I was like, oh, it's cool. I'm like, yeah, look at all the dark and the pixelation and all this. And I was like, yeah, it's all right. And I ended up fucking selling it. And I'm like, and then I turned my head and now my collection is like a large, like I love black pastel. I think one of my favorite
That I actually like it. I like it over cinnamon. I love the black pastel stuff. It's really
Oh
nice.
yeah. Cinnamon, it's more brown. I mean, like
Yeah.
the brown is brighter, where the brown is darker. Um, I produced in 2018 a black pastel chocolate female, and adding chocolate to black pastel was cool because it kind of it made it a lot brighter,
Yeah.
but it kept the blacks. So, but I mean, cinnamon. I ended up with cinnamon because I bought 2 cinnamon hepides, and I don't know, man. I never liked high white pieds, but I produced 3 cinnamon pieds this year, and
Nice.
decided not to sell one of them.
I'm gonna have
I
that
kept it.
issue this spring. I have that pastel spot nose, 100% het pied, 50% puzzle female. Like I'm afraid to hit the spot nose pied, and if it has puzzle, because spot nose is such a reduced spot nose pieds are so reduced. You know, they only have like head markings, and if so, I'm hoping I don't hit one of those pied if it doesn't show.
Yeah, I hear you there. I'm a low white pied person myself.
Yeah, I like the patterns. I love to see pattern. You know, I love to see that wacky, especially the pieds just wax out the pattern so nice.
Yeah, this is the snake that I've been waiting for 3 years, full 4 years, and I hit this year the pastel pied, 100% het orange ghost, 50% possible het albino,
Nice.
and I think that's too much white for
Yeah.
my taste.
Yeah, I see what you're saying. I like more saddles. I like it to be a little more full.
Yeah, it's. Hey, get back in there. I mean, granted, I'll keep them. The other ones on the other rack, but I did hit a really low white out of that clutch that I'm happy with, because I ended up with, unfortunately, the high white was the male, that one. The other ones are less, but
Yeah.
now that project is pretty much full because I have the mother. The mother was crazy how I got the mother when we decided to move back upstate. I went on Craigslist to look for snakes, and there was a listing for a pastel orange ghost het pied female. And you know when you go on Craigslist and it shows like a purple circle of
Yeah.
where it is. So the fucking location, that purple circle, my house was in that purple circle.
Wow, that's crazy. Holy shit.
And I went up and I did a trade because that's like my favorite. I gave her money and 3 crescent geckos for that snake. And it's a het I got off Craigslist, so I was like, it may not prove out,
Yep.
And she fucking proved out.
That's awesome.
But I was young in the game, and I needed the money, and I produced 2 pastel pieds and 1 pied. One of the pastel pieds went halfway out of the egg and died.
Damn.
And then I checked it, and it's a fucking male. So that was the male that I needed. And then I needed the money, so I sold one of the pieds. But I still have the pastel pied het OG, and then I still have the mother, and then now I have these 4. So now that project is pretty much ready to go to produce some double visuals.
Nice.
And
Yeah, man, that's awesome. Sometimes you get lucky on Craigslist, man. You sometimes you hit the jackpot. I bought what was like 3 years ago. I had picked up some guy had just labeled an ad snakes for sale. So I'm like, oh, send me a picture of the snakes, and I see the snakes, and one of them's an adult clown, and I'm like, I'm like, yo, is this clown? I was like that. I had to play it like I didn't know what it was. So I'm like, what is that, male or female? It's like female. I'm like, how much you want for it? It's like, I want $350 for it. An adult clown, female. Like she was like 1,600 grams. And I was like, what? I was like, this is too good to be true. I was like, this is impossible. You know what I mean? So I went up there, I found it, and I was like, I talked him down to $200, and I got a adult female clown for $200.
shit.
Breeder size, she was like 1,650 grams. And once I got her, and she just started pounding rats, no problem. And I was like, I bred her 1 year, and then I sold her the next season, because like I said, I don't work that much clown, but it was like something you see, it's like it's worth it. You know what I mean? You got to get your hands on it, so you can't let that up. So sometimes you get lucky. You know what I mean?
That was my only good deal on Craigslist. The rest of my Craigslist deals were shit.
I picked up a black pastel pied female once for like $300 also. She was like 600 grams. but she was 600 grams because the person that was feeding her was feeding her small mice. I got her. I put her on rats. This girl just flew right past 1,000. It was crazy. But like I'm always like I try to find those deals, like you know what I mean, on Craigslist. Some people just they don't know what they have. They buy snakes at an expo and they just want a cool looking snake, and then when they can't take care of it no more, they just want to get rid of it. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like
unfortunately.
you know what I mean? For some people it's too much work. You know, we have a bunch of them, so we have space, we have rack space, we always have a slot open for an extra snake, you know what I mean? So you have to jump on it sometimes. You get get on that deal.
Yeah, now I'm done. My last Craigslist deal was horrible,
Yeah,
and I'm done. Yeah, you know I was looking, and this was like in Rhode Island, um, female entry banana, and I bought that, and I'm like, oh well, do you have any other stuff? You know, and I ended up getting a pastel double het pied hypo female, a female blackhead butter, a female blackhead pastel. The guy took forever to ship. He had a store, he had everything, Morph
yeah,
Market, he had everything. And I get the snakes, and the fucking banana is a single gene banana, male. Wasn't even an entry banana, female. It
yeah.
was an entry.
Damn,
It was
yeah,
a
that's fucked
banana
up.
male, and then the blackhead butter was a male.
Wow,
And I was just
fucked up.
like, "Fuck, man!" Like I've been paying off these animals for so long. It was over $1,000. Paid
Yep.
top dollar, and that's it. That's ended my career.
No, I feel you. I don't, I'm not crazy about it. To pick them up off of Craigslist either, because you're definitely gonna get snakes that are just like some of them are just not taken care of, malnourished or whatever. Not that it's a bad thing, I don't mind taking in a snake and taking care of it and bringing it back to, healthy size and weight. But yeah, Craigslist it's a hit or miss.
This is one of the centipides I produced. So it's got a paradox on its head. Look, its head's black. It's
Nice.
black. It's got no lines on that side. Oh,
Yeah,
oops. And then that side has got like a Mike Tyson pattern.
nice. That looks good. That's a nice looking pod.
Yeah, but oh my god, Um, there's a snake ripping ass right now.
That those are the best. Those are the
Oh,
best. When
I,
people ask, you know what, you sit there, you think, and then you got some people that ask you, do snakes fart? Or you know what I mean? You hear them sometimes, it's just like blow it up, and you're like, what the hell is going on?
here's my other GHI chocolate.
Nice.
Yeah, this
Yeah,
is my male.
I got my female. I don't even know what to breed her to this year.
I just bought uh a female. My buddy's downsizing aggressively, so I ended up getting a pastel GHI female that was 1,400 grams.
Nice.
So she should be ready by the end of the season.
I think I know who you got her from.
AJ?
AJ. That's who I got the chocolate GHI from.
Oh, so that chocolate GHI is the father of all those snakes.
No, it's a female.
Oh, yours is a
No,
female.
I have the female. I have the female.
That female is probably the female I produced.
Was it? Probably. 1 second. Give me 1 second. Let me put this boy back. I'll grab her 1 second.
That's funny. I'm pretty positive I produced that female.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got to ask AJ.
I'm gonna ask him. Yeah, she's
I don't know.
she's been coiling up, getting ready to go soon. She's starting to build. So looking forward to
That
it.
that may be one of my productions.
I'll ask him. I'll find out. That'd be pretty cool.
Yeah, that'd be fucking. That's funny.
Like
Small world, right?
random as hell. Small world. Yeah.
Yeah, AJ's the one that lent me that mail, and then that's possible het chocolate. I mean, possible het hypo.
Nice. Nice. Yeah, yeah. AJ's cool. He's a cool person. He's cool. I know he's downsizing a lot of shit. He's trying to get rid of a lot of it.
Oh wait, that's a proven breeder.
This one?
I don't
Yeah,
think that's
that's
a
a
proven.
no. I think she is a breeder. I think there's
Oh,
the
then
one
that's
he just
not
had the
mine.
the one he just had the clutch with. The ones that he made the pastel chocolates with. He just had a
Yeah,
clutch with her.
that's not mine. Yeah, because mine are 2018s.
Okay.
So
Yeah,
there's
no, I
no way.
think this is the one he had that the most his last year's clutch with them. Because I had bought a pastel GHI chocolate from her, and then when he told me he was selling her, I sold that young one, and I just took this female because I didn't want the pastel. So I just wanted the GHI chocolate. That's all I really wanted.
Not made in Chino. It's true, Chad. Chad
So
says made in Chino. If I go into any type of chat, it's made in Chino.
made in Chino. Let me see. Let me check under. It might have a little label on it.
Has a little stamp tattooed, a little gold sticker on it.
That's it. You got your kids stamping the snakes before they go
Yeah,
out.
that's part of their daily chores. Still my baby's mama. Yeah, man. It is a small world. Yeah, AJ, I can't believe he sold off pretty much
Yeah,
most of his
man.
shit.
Yeah, and he has a lot of stuff. He's trying to sell me his rats too. He's like, just take them. I was like, oh, bro, I don't even got space for rats right now. Leave me alone. I can't take your rats right now.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what Samson got. Samson got those bought the racks off him.
Oh yeah, nice.
Yeah, I don't need any more rat. Well, plus I'm like I don't know. I like symmetry. So all my racks are all the same, you know.
Yep, yep.
So
I'm the same way. I like to build. I build it, and they're all the same size, same height. It's just like aesthetically
yeah,
pleasing.
like I have it to the T. Like each tub is 10 inches apart, so it's the perfect height for me to for the hoppers in the space because my racks I go 6 high, 60 inches tall, 5 feet tall. Um, because it's a low ceiling in the room that they're in. So
What tubs you use? The Mason
I
tubs?
use I use the Home Depot tubs.
Yeah, those black ones.
Yeah, with the ones with the ruler on the side.
Yeah.
I use
That's
I
what I
use
use.
those.
I love those. Those things are great for regular rats.
I use those for rats, and then I use stainless steel 6 inch deep hotel pans for my
Okay,
for
ASFs.
my ASFs and mice.
I don't have many ASFs, but I just I got the FB25s. I built like how Gomez has his rack. I did one of those.
Okay. Yeah, it's I like the ASFs because I like offering their first few meals because it's a lot healthier than a mouse,
Yeah,
and they
they have a
move.
better. Yep. I don't know. I do rats straight from the get, rat pups. And I don't know, I have success. There is some that might not eat, but I feel like after like one or two feedings, they end up getting the hang of it and they just grab their own rats. Like I have a normal possible het puzzle now, male. He wasn't eating. I gave him I assist feeded his first rat 2 weeks ago. I threw one in yesterday, a pup. I left it there overnight. This morning it was gone. So I was like, awesome. You know, he figured it out and he got it. So I just go straight rat pups because you know what? The switching from mice after or ASFs, if they get addicted, it could be a little bit of pain in the ass.
I've never had that happen.
You know, it doesn't happen on a lot. It really doesn't happen the way some people say it happens, but there is some that do get a little like I guess like picky when it comes to eating.
Yeah.
But I always try to switch it. If I'm gonna feed one ASFs, I'll switch it back and forth. I'll do like one feeding ASFs or two, and then I'll do one rat, you know, and just have them know that they're gonna eat both. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah, I do that too. I like to rotate. I mean, a lot of things. Another trick I do is I like to feed off. I like to feed off tongs for
Yeah,
my lower price snakes
yeah,
because so it'll be easier to transition to frozen thawed.
I got you.
'Cause
Yep,
I don't do frozen thawed. I don't have the patience.
me neither. I do not have the patience for that.
Yeah, I sell off the frozen thawed I produce, and I fucking feed live every fucking time.
Much better. I feel like they grow faster also. You know what I mean? With live, they grow a little better.
These guys are talking foosball. I don't watch foosball
Yeah, I
for
don't
the.
not a sports guy. 1 second.
Well,
Look, I want to show you. I want to show you this spot nose gravel I was telling you. The possible head puzzle. You'll
yeah.
see it. You'll see how cool it looks. Like I think the puzzle is definitely there.
Excuse me. Getting tired. About to break out my pills.
Oh, this boy, super clean looking,
Holy shit.
super clean pastel gravel, no yellow belly, spot nose. But I feel like that all that tightening up is all that puzzle. You know what I mean? Like so clean,
Yeah.
really good looking
That's a
snake.
nice fucking snake, man.
Yeah, man. Once I saw him, I'm like, yo, this guy definitely has to be het puzzle. And it's a male too, so I'm like, he's already 400 grams. I put him into the puzzle female. She stopped eating, you know? So I was like, yo, let me see. So I put him in there. I took him out a day later. They didn't lock. He was starting to get interesting because I could see him wrap around her body. And now she started eating again after I did that. So I'm actually happy because now she's gonna go to the weight I need her to before I put him
Yeah.
back in again. Because she just like she didn't eat for like a month and a half. She stopped eating. And once I put him in, once I took him out, the next day she was ready to eat food. So I was like, awesome. Now she's like taking down rats again. But I can't wait to put him into her. Like even just to get, even if he does improve and I get hets that are 100% gravel, I'm happy with. You know what I mean? But I think he's promising. I feel like my long, hard, shitty puzzle journey is probably gonna. This is probably gonna prove, pay off a little bit.
Oh yeah. Well, I don't know, man. I need gravel, dude. But
Yeah.
I don't have funds for a head puzzle. But I don't have funds for gravel.
Well, yeah, if I make stuff like I was gonna try making highways on my bongo with him. Bongo, black pastel highways, yellow belly, ringer gene also, spot nose. Because bongo spot nose is pretty cool when you add some combos. But yeah, he's it's definitely one of my like favorites that I produced for 2020. I feel like I'm really happy with him. So I'm hoping he does the job for me and makes some puzzle. Because if he proves out puzzle, then I would love to see that that highway puzzle with that pinstripe yellow belly I have.
Yeah, that'll be nice.
Yeah.
That's a
So,
crazy looking snake.
yeah, man. Super. Like I can't get over him. Every time I open his tub, I honestly like I just love looking at his pattern. It's just so clean. This is the cleanest snake I have. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like just
spot nose. Spot nose does some crazy stuff with certain morphs.
yeah. Let you know the spot nose. You see that zigzag head he has. You know that spot nose head. Or you gotta return to camera. See it somewhat. Yeah, he doesn't want to. But he has that crazy zigzag. He looks super clean. I had hit another one that's I believe was pastel gravel spot nose also, but she was not it was actually a female, and I gave her to my friend. I sold her to my friend because I was like, this boy is definitely gonna prove out, and I'll just make visuals for myself.
I can't find my fucking. Where the fuck is it? Oh,
Thanks, Elliot.
I'm hoping this snake. Every shed, it's only shed twice, and the orange is coming out. But this is spot nose fire.
Nice.
Um, but he's got crazy tracks going down his belly, so that's like a OD marker, you know.
Yeah.
And then every shed, he's getting more and more orange.
Nice.
So hopefully he proves out. Hopefully he ends up being Orange Dream, because I would love to replace, you know, OD
For sure.
Fire Spot Nose will be a great male.
Absolutely.
Oh, I just
That would
found the
definitely look
camera.
nice. Yeah, I really like spot nose. It's a really fun gene to work when you find the right combo for it. I was not
Oh yeah,
expecting a snake to look like this good in that clutch, to be honest. This snake caught me off guard. I was like, wow, this thing looks like incredible.
hell yeah. I mean, gravel, yellow belly. You know, the all those yellow belly snakes, on the gravel or or asphalt, they it's definitely a sleeper gene, you know, like
Yeah,
I slept on that gene. Um I can't wait to do more with it. I have a really nice pastel yellow belly that's just like really high expression, high belly pattern going up and all the extra markings.
yep,
That's why I need gravel in my life. And then I mean spot nose, I have a
definitely,
lot of spot nose in the collection now, which that's one snake that I had escape on me and died. It was a pastel spot nose het or orange ghost
damn,
female, and that was such a bummer
for
because that
sure.
was, even just spot nose with pastel looks really good.
Yeah, it is. I have so many of them. I mean, they look so good. You know what I mean? I have a bunch of females that I'm holding that are possible head puzzles. So I think it's a definitely a nicer looking gene and puzzle too, spot nose. But
All right, man. Well, I hate to cut you short, but we're almost at the 3.5 hour mark.
all good, man. I have fucking 3% battery anyways, so it's perfect timing.
Yeah, I'm ready to take my old man pills and fucking go to sleep.
Yeah, I'm about to take
But
my medicine too and go to sleep.
fucking definitely was a pleasure, man.
Yeah, absolutely.
Thank
Thanks for having me, man. It was definitely fun. You know what I mean? Fun experience. Never did a live, so it was definitely popped the cherry. You know what I mean? Got me
Yeah,
out of
man.
a little funk.
Yeah, I told you it's just two people talking. It's fucking I enjoy lives.
Yeah, it was definitely cool. I'm definitely down to do it again sometime. You know, get more people, get a big live going, some fun.
Chino ending a live early. It's 3 hours and 24 minutes right
Yo, for
now.
real, right?
Not early. These guys, it's because I've done like 4-hour live streams.
I saw
We're-
when I was on your page. I'm like, I was gonna watch them. I'm like, damn, these guys are talking for hours. I didn't honestly. I'm looking at 3.5 hours already. I'm like, I didn't even realize it went by. You know what I mean? You
It
can just
goes
sit here
by,
and
man.
yeah, it flies by.
Hell yeah, dude.
It's
You know,
fun.
it's I like it. You know, I enjoy them. I haven't missed a Friday. I haven't missed one since I started doing them. And as much as it pisses my wife off, I still got to keep going with them. You know, I enjoy them.
No, they're fun.
But
That's cool, man. You know what I mean? It was definitely a fun experience. Appreciate it.
oh
You
yeah,
had me on.
definitely, definitely. And if you guys don't follow Twisted Reptiles with a Z, check him out. He's got
Check me
great
out.
animals.
Thank you, thank you. If you got stickers you want to trade too, let me know. Need to fill some more sticker boards up.
Oh yeah, yeah. I gotta send you more. Right,
Yeah,
you got my sticker.
whenever I got some of your stickers. You can send me more when you send me the shirt. Don't worry, I'll send you some when I send my shirt up to you.
Yeah, and I definitely want that shirt with the gun on it.
Yeah, I
That,
told you I got it ready. Literally right here, bro. Right here. You're ready to
nice,
go. I just gotta print the label. It's coming to you.
awesome, awesome. Well, thanks again, man, for being a guest. I really appreciate it.
Yeah, man, it was great. It was definitely fun. Definitely looking forward to doing it again sometime. We
Yeah, man,
definitely gotta keep
definitely.
in touch.
Well, yeah, man, you're a New Yorker, bro.
For
Fuck,
sure.
dying.
Yeah.
All right, brother. Peace out,
All right,
man.
man.
Thanks
Have a
again.
good night, man. Thank you. No problem. Thank you. Have a good night.
Later, dude. So that was fun. Thank you for everyone that hung out. Hopefully next week I won't be sounding like shit. Next week I'm probably gonna start it earlier because I'll be traveling Saturday. So thanks for everyone being a part. Thank you for the super chats. I know Junior and the kids are really happy. Mario already spent his Robux. And yeah, I'll see you guys next week. And yeah, I'm tired. Thanks again, guys. Appreciate it.